It's begin. It's the KVJ show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious V, so don't get her pissed. Jason talks like a spaz, and he loves to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ show.
Yo, what's up? Hello. Welcome to Monday and the KVJ show. How y'all doing today?
Hello. Good morning.
Another crazy, busy weekend.
Monday.
Thanks everybody who came out. We were out on Friday at the little Dirty Martini action. Had some fun there. Yesterday we were out at the Sleep Number store taking a nap. It's cold, wet, rainy, nasty.
Ugh.
I went to go buy some new sandals at the fancy mall. Pretty fancy sandals there. Pretty expensive.
Okay.
I got to go to Old Navy.
You got some Boca sandals?
I did not get Boca sandals.
You didn't get any sandals yesterday?
No, they were $110.
What?
3 different stores I went to. I'm like,
What kind of sandals were you looking at?
I was just looking at Boca sandals.
Really?
Yeah.
Even the flip-flops?
Even the foot. That's what I was looking at. 110 bones.
They can keep them.
It's not even a real shoe.
Yeah. Where's the rest of it?
Yeah, you got some nerve.
They should be...
Okay. And I can't wait. The big moment today, Jaybird's weigh-in. Did he lose 2 pounds in the last week? If he did not, he's going to be at the gym with me today.
Oh, man, I'm in such a weird space right now. I'm so dehydrated, and I need to drink something. But
Okay.
I can't weigh myself down before the weigh-in.
It's true.
When is the weigh-in?
I will do it here by this hour, actually.
Okay, good. All right.
Before
Okay.
you came in, he was bragging how the damage he did at the food court yesterday at the mall.
Oh, yeah, I did. Was
You were so bragging. You're like, yeah, I hit the food court. Yeah, no big deal. 20 minutes.
Yeah, he went to the matzo ball guy like 5 times.
I did.
Yeah. So we'll see if that hurt him or not. He's got to lose 2 pounds, or else he does my workout with me today at the gym.
That's today, huh?
That's today. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
on a Monday.
Yeah, it's a tough way to start off the week.
On
So.
a cold Monday. It just sounds awful.
Well, it'll warm you up. You won't be cold after the workout.
Let's talk. Let's see how the weigh-in goes, and let's talk.
There's no conversation to be had. Numbers is numbers.
Numbers is numbers. 2 pounds down. Are you working out with me today, my friend?
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, coming up in just a second, it sounds like Carrie Fisher jokingly was talking about her memorial and what she wanted. And, it's kind of weird because, she passed away and this stuff could happen. The stuff that she wanted absolutely could happen. Was she joking? Was she serious? We'll let you hear it from back in the day coming up in a second. Before we get into that, I'm sure you guys were watching the Miss Universe pageant over the weekend.
No.
They let Steve Harvey come do it again.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that he crowned the wrong winner last year. Yeah. I guess he had a 2-year deal.
Okay, yeah.
That's what they said. When they hired him for last year, it was a 2-year deal.
Yeah.
So he jokes about it, though. That's the only way you can really look at it.
Sure.
All right, let's get it out the way. I know what you're thinking. Is that the guy from last year? Did they bring back that guy from last year? Well, they did. It's me. I'm back. Been a long year getting here, too, because, boy, I paid the price for last year. But one thing I learned in life, when you make a mistake, you just got to keep on moving forward, man. That's all. You just got to get up and go again.
There you go.
Aw, he's so likable.
Mm-hmm.
Unless if you're the girl that he accidentally crowned and then took it away, then she probably doesn't like him. Misha Barton, of course, we told you last week, had been hospitalized. And now we're hearing why exactly she was all wiggy. Now, she was in her backyard freaking out. Here comes a little explanation. She says she was drugged. On the evening of the 25th, she said she went out with a group of friends to celebrate her birthday. She says while having drinks, she realized that something wasn't right. Her behavior was becoming erratic, and then she says it intensified over the next few hours. She said she voluntarily went to the hospital when they came and picked her up, and after an overnight stay was told by the staff there at the hospital that she had been given GHB.
Really?
Yeah, that date rape drug. They said that she's back home and doing fine now. But she warns other young women to be careful when they're out and about and watch their drinks. That's scary. And finally here, there will be a public memorial coming up for Carrie Fisher and her mom, Debbie Reynolds. That'll take place March 25th at the Forest Lawn Cemetery in Hollywood. But before that, we've got the Oscars. And I guess Carrie Fisher was joking about what she would want done in her honor should she die before Harrison Ford.
Okay.
Here's a little clip of her kind of, I think, joking, but now it just seems so real.
It's from 2010.
Have you talked to Harrison since that?
Yeah, I just saw him on Oscar night at some party. And I asked him, you know how they have the...
You said she was eating, right?
Yeah, it's just audio. It sounds like she's eating.
You got her dinner? Is that what's going
She's
on?
a busy girl.
Okay.
the reel on all the people that died.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
I asked him if he would be in my death reel and if he would sing.
He would sing.
Yeah, that's just something I want. He's going to sing Melancholy Wookie. No.
You have the two picked up. Have you ever heard Harrison sing? I don't think I've ever heard him sing.
No, and I don't think we're missing much.
Well,
Doesn't she sound like our agent?
She does a little bit.
All right, so there you go. We'll have to stick around and see if on the 26th of February, Harrison Ford gets up and sings.
Well, Kevin, if I go before Kevin, Kevin's rapping at mine.
Uh-huh.
Kevin's doing a lot at my funeral, actually.
Yeah.
So are you.
Busy, yeah. Busy stuff.
I know, you've given us the list. I think I'm in charge of the catering.
You guys have already agreed.
I never got a list.
No, verbally you agreed. There's audio of this.
Yeah, but I didn't get a list.
Oh, you'll get a list. And I did give
When?
you. I did give you.
You might want to write it soon.
I said it on the air before.
Uh-huh.
And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day, brought to you by Paws in the Park. It is coming back downtown West Palm Beach on the waterfront. How exciting. If you've got a pooch, make plans to come join us. It's going to be shaken down just right around the corner Sunday, February 12th.
All righty.
It's time for viral audio.
So hide your kids, hide your wife.
Double rainbow all the way across the sky.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Big congratulations from over the weekend to Palm Beach Gardens' Serena Williams, the Australian Open. She gets her 23rd Grand Slam title, the most for a female tennis player ever.
Championship point. There's no stopping Serena in this Williams win-win championship match. The younger sister will take home the bigger trophy again.
I really would like to take this moment to congratulate Venus. She's an amazing person. There's no way I would be at 23 without her. There's no way I would be at 1 without her.
Pretty awesome. Just a really cool story.
South Florida's greatest athlete. I'm saying it right now.
Yeah, arguably maybe the best athlete of all time.
She dominated her field. There's nobody better in her field than she is.
No, I agree. Yeah, I remember we'd had this discussion before because you got, Tiger Woods, you got Michael Jordan. Yeah, they've all done great stuff. But I'd say arguably, yeah, she is the best of the three. Well, some other stuff going on. A little bit more depth from the Miss Universe pageant that happened. Remember, I think it was Miss Columbia that kind of got the shaft. Thought she got it. Then, nope, maybe not. So what do Colombians think of Steve Harvey? Here is the new Miss Columbia talking about that with him.
I'm going to just ask this with myself. How do people in Colombia feel about Steve Harvey?
You wanted the truth?
No, just lie to me. Just lie.
A lot of people hate you, but me, no, I love you.
Oh.
A lot of people hate you, but me, no, I love you. Perfect answer.
Yep. So Steve Harvey did it right this year. Yes, he did. Miss France is your winner.
There are 2 women left. France and Haiti. Please join me over here. The new Miss Universe is France.
I mean Spain.
He's probably so nervous.
Yeah.
I'd be, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And here he is signing off from the Miss Universe pageant.
I'm Ashley Graham. Good night or good morning from Manila.
And I'm Steve Harvey, and I got it right. Good night, everybody.
There you go. He got it right.
He's having fun with it.
He did. Nice job, Steve.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher Volvo Cars of the Palm Beaches, Okeechobee at Palm Beach Lakes Boulevard. Schumacher, come join the family. Well, a couple of incidents to be aware of to start out your Monday morning commute. The exit blocked in Delray Beach on the Florida's Turnpike northbound to Atlantic Avenue. In Broward County, police activity has the left lane blocked in Miramar. That's University Drive northbound just after Pembroke Road. And in Vero Beach, an accident blocking the left lane on I-95 southbound. That's between State Road 60 and Indrio Road. A little bit of good news, though, on this morning. You're all clear on your way to the Dunkin' Donuts on Jog Road in Boynton Beach. America runs on Dunkin'. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
Need a new air conditioner? Turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air today and save up to $1,700 on a new Carrier system. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Expand your horizons in nautical miles with Celebrity Cruises Sail Beyond event. For a limited time, everyone in your stateroom enjoys free drinks and Wi-Fi and saves up to $150 on award-winning vacations in Alaska and Europe. Celebrity Cruises, rated best premium cruise line 9 years running. Call 1-800-CELEBRITY or your travel agent by February 28th. Offer applies to select sailings. Guest selects from beverage, Wi-Fi, or other offer amenities. Other restrictions apply. Ships register Malta and Ecuador.
The moment I stepped into Discovery Cove, I entered a world where I could come nose to nose with a dolphin and swim with thousands of tropical fish.
Welcome to Discovery Cove, a luxurious day resort where everything's included, even freshly prepared food and beverages. And now Florida residents can enjoy it all starting at $219 and get unlimited visits to SeaWorld and Aquatica, SeaWorld's water park, for 14 days surrounding your Discovery Cove reservation. Reserve your day at discoverycove.com, plus tax. Restrictions apply.
Ready?
Yeah.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
This Valentine's Day, show that special someone you appreciate everything they do with a gift from Massage Envy. Get a free $25 promo card when you buy $100 in gift cards, or a free $50 promo card when you buy $150 in gift cards. Because that brand new couch
Wait, stop.
didn't move itself into your living room. Massage Envy. Limited time offer. See locations for restrictions and details. Promotional card expires May 31st, 2017.
You know, your smile says so much about you. Me and Magnolia are heading over to her dentist today to have a few teeth extracted. It's phase 2 of her braces as the grown-up teeth are coming in. Just making sure all the alignment is perfect and everything is done precisely. Dr. Bradford is her orthodontist, and we love Dr. Bradford. He is an expert. He is a specialist. He has been doing braces now for over 20 years and also does Invisalign and Invisalign Teen and the clear brackets. You name it, he does it. He's board certified, a member of the American Association of Orthodontists, and I love tons of experience under his belt. Always adding the cool new gadgets too. Accelerated orthodontics, which means your braces just come off quicker. Digital scanners, state-of-the-art treatment in both of his facilities. He has a 3D imaging machine for your teeth and your jaws. It's really cool. You've got to get in there and check it out. At the top of his field, at the top of the technological advancements, it's Dr. Bradford. Offices in Palm Beach Gardens and in Jensen Beach. Here's the number, 561-694-3006, or go online. See real patient testimonials right now at orthobybradford.com.
Individual results may vary.
Brianna was diagnosed with visual and auditory processing disorder and dyslexia. When she wouldn't have the success she was looking for, you could just see her kind of going into her shell, trying to take what was in her mind and get it to paper. Just that connection just wasn't there. The assessment showed me that there was actually more of a struggle there than even we were aware of. Brain Balance gave Brianna the tools to succeed. She's in class, she's actually raising her hand and she's interacting and not afraid to, okay, if I make a mistake, that's okay, but I'm gonna keep trying. She's like, I know I struggled, but they were right there to tell me, keep going, keep trying. Her academics have increased beyond any of our expectations. Her teachers are amazed. They're just amazed. This is a great program. It's helped my child beyond measure.
Brain Balance has helped tens of thousands of kids and can help your child too. Centers in Lake Worth and Coral Springs. Call 800-877-5500 to find the center near you. or visit brainbalance.com today.
Hey, what's going on? It's Virginia. You know, if you're like me and you hate the way deodorant feels and you hate all the bad things we've heard about deodorant recently, you're going to love this. Miradry is at Aquaplastic Surgery. Miradry is amazing. It is permanent, it's non-invasive, and it eliminates underarm sweat and odor and hair. The three things that we hate most about our armpits: the sweat, the odor, and the hair. Miradry, after one treatment, gets rid of it. Coming up Tuesday, February 7th, there's going to be a party at Aquaplastic Surgery where you can see the demonstration, get into the raffle for a free treatment. How cool is that? Aquaplastic Surgery's got it all. They've got some really cool things going on over there. I love the fact that Dr. David Rankin is board certified. He has put a team around him of experts that know their craft inside and out. They're doing mommy makeovers, and they're helping me out too in a couple of months with mine. $500 off the cost of your mommy makeover right now when you tell them that you heard about it right here on the KVJ show. Call Aquaplastic Surgery today for Miradry, for the mommy makeovers, for everything. Here's the number: 561-776-2830, or online at aquaplasticsurgery.com.
Storm damage? Call Gordon and Donner, 333-3333.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Staples.
I'm meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News. And a chilly Monday. Skies will start partly cloudy in the morning hours with temperatures in the 50s, low to mid-60s by midday. Sunny skies from midday through the afternoon, but the high only around 68 degrees. Tonight, clear skies, a little bit colder tonight, lows near 45. I'm CBS 12 meteorologist Chris Farrell.
Are you trying to acquire new customers for your business? Staples Print and Marketing Services helps you promote your business with low prices on presentations, signs, pens, mugs, and more. And right now, you can get 15% off custom signs and banners. Ends March 24th. See an associate for details. Staples, make more happen.
What's hot now on the KVJ show?
Okay, something really awesome is going to be coming up for Valentine's Day. Not too soon to start thinking about it. Here's what we got for you, ladies. I guess guys as well. We're looking for romantic zeros that we can turn into romantic heroes. If you always seem to have a Valentine's Day where nothing good happens for you, just tell us about what's been going on. We want to hear the biggest Valentine's Day fails. Mail at kvjshow.com. And our favorite submission will get a fail-safe Valentine's Day getaway to PGA National Resort and Spa with a 2-night stay, 2 $50 gift cards to the PGA National Spa, and breakfast for 2. So tell us that great, amazing story. Amuse us. Mail at kvjshow.com, and we can take your romantic zero to a romantic hero.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What's on your mind, Jay Bird?
I got a buddy of mine, and he's been with this girl for about 3 years, and she's got 2 younger sisters.
Okay.
And both of her younger sisters are both getting married this year, and she's the older sister, and they have been with their boyfriends for a lot less time than the 3 years that my buddy's been with this chick, and now he's feeling the pressure that he has to ask her to marry him. I don't think he wants to marry her.
Uh-oh.
So he wants to know some advice. I asked him if we could talk about it on the air. He's like, "Yeah, man. Ask people what they think I should do. What is? How does he go about handling this?"
Well, if you don't want to marry somebody, don't.
Yeah,
sure.
You'll know if it's overwhelmingly awesome. If he's having doubts and he's not even engaged, there's your answer.
He says he wants to get married, but he doesn't want to get married right now, and he feels like this is all going to give pressure because it's all happening this year. And he's asking, is it okay that the sisters get married, and he talks with his girl and says, look, I want to get married, but I don't want to get married right now. He fears that's going to kind of take away a little bit of the shine if he wants to, propose to her.
If I was him, I wouldn't even talk about it.
Yeah.
Don't bring it up. It's not even on his radar, so he doesn't owe her any explanation about it.
Mm-hmm.
The proposal should be a surprise anyway, if and when it does happen.
Yep.
So He just needs to not worry about it.
Don't bring it up. Don't say anything.
I wouldn't.
No.
He does not live here locally, so that's why I can talk about this.
Yeah, and the only thing is if she's like, well, I need to get married and this and that, then it's like, okay, maybe I'm not the right guy for you.
3 years they've been together.
I don't think there's ever a time limit on it. It's whenever the heart's ready and whenever you're ready and that part of your life is set to go, then go. If not, then yeah. Too many people get married for the wrong reasons and then they end up in an expensive divorce.
Because other people in your family are doing it is the wrong reason to get married.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll tell him Kevin and Virginia sounded off, and I'll give him the advice.
Yeah, I'm sure he cares.
No, I said I'd bring it up.
What you got in your mind, Virginia?
Well, we all know Denny's is awesome. I think that's a consensus.
Oh, yeah.
But not only is Denny's awesome, Denny's girlfriend Jen is awesome.
She is, yeah.
There was a moment at Dirty Martini, and thankfully, I don't think either one of you saw it. I was giggling and being silly and didn't notice that my nipple was poking out of my dress.
Oh, wow.
How'd that happen?
Jen saw it from around the room. She came over and she's like, put your nipple back in. And thank goodness for you, Jen.
Wow. You didn't even know that was out there, huh?
I had no idea. I was just having cocktails and a good time.
Yeah, you were in a good mood on Friday.
She's all ready to go, huh?
Oh, yeah. Mama was ready to party.
Yeah.
It was fun.
What I got on my mind is I love chicken wings. I don't do them all the time, but, I definitely have my foods that I'm like, okay, this is kind of like a weekend type food for me. And, I had some great wings on Saturday. I love spreading the word whenever I find them. In fact, I would put them up against anybody out there.
Really?
Yeah, I was at Tap 42, and oh my gosh, it was a grilled wing that was just smoky in its flavor and taste, Virginia, and it had also on top of the best barbecue sauce ever. And they were big, fat, juicy, plump wings. And I was like, wow, when is the last time I have seen or tasted a wing of this magnitude in nature?
Oh, when you talk that sexy, slow it down and put some music to it.
Oh, you're right, man.
Yeah.
I mean, there are some places that do grilled wings that I really like, and I think that they're fantastic. I even had some at the Double D's a couple weeks ago, and they were great. But the thing about these Tap 42 wings is they're grilled, seasoned, and that barbecue sauce on top of it. Yeah, so I don't know. It's up there. I was trying to think of like what are the best wings in South Florida where you can get, and that's where I don't know why I got a brain fart because I was asking my wife, I'm like, what if you had a better wing than this? And couldn't think of anything. I'm like, well, what are the wings that I like?
You're making my mouth water for wings.
Thank you. I mean, there are a lot of wings, and I'll tell you this, there are a lot of wings that are good. You go and you get them, you're like, yeah, they're good wings, and I had them, like I enjoyed it and whatever. But when you come across a wing, you're like, okay, wait, it's kind of in a higher echelon.
Different level.
It's in a different level, and I'm like, okay, that's where I got that. And I was really trying to rack my brain to think of when have I had a different level kind of wing.
And where is Tap 42?
They got a couple locations. They got one in Fort Lauderdale. They got one in Boca. You can go check out.
Brass Wing, they got good wings. They're very delicious. I don't know if you've ever had those before.
Brass Wing?
Brass Ring.
Okay.
What did I say? Brass Wing?
Wing, yeah. I've never heard of this place, Brass Wing.
Brass Ring.
It doesn't sound real tasty, actually. If you've ever eaten a brass wing.
They're very hard.
Chip all your teeth, but yeah.
They're good, though, by the way. They're delicious.
They are, okay.
Yes.
Are they grilled or fried?
I think you can get them both ways. And
Okay.
that's the key, I think, to a good wing. Have them for both styles of people and have multiple sauces you can smother them in.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. And I know you got your BW3s and all that. And they're good. I mean, those are solid wings. But I'm like, yeah, like I said, I think this was the next level.
Oh, somebody said Thirsty Turtle. Thirsty Turtle in Jupiter does have great wings.
They do.
Yes.
They have that unique sauce they use.
Yes.
And it's only one kind. It's like a honey garlic. It's good.
Yeah, I think I'm going to kind of go on a quest for the next couple of weeks. So I want to put down, a list of some of them and kind of compare and then take some notes so that I give you my thoughts.
The important stuff.
Well, yeah, to me.
Get out there. Do the work.
Yeah, I like to have challenges like this. Easy stuff to take on. Somebody said Anthony's Coal Fire Pizza has great grilled wings as well. So I'll put that on the list and add to it. You can call or text 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. You can send us an email, mail@kvjshow.com. All right, going to hook you up with one of them sweet old Mafia Ann shirts. If you can tell me what year did all this go down?
And the Oscar goes to Shakespeare in Love.
This is your first night at Fight Club.
You have to fight.
A little bit of Monica in my life, a little bit of Erica by my side.
Oh, there you go. That's a song for you, huh? So what year did all that come out? Let us know right now on the KVJ show.
She just wants to be.
All right, so what year did all this go down?
And the Oscar goes to Shakespeare in Love.
This is your first night at Fight Club. You have to fight.
A little bit of Monica in my life, a little bit of Erica by my side.
Oh, wow.
One of the worst songs ever written.
Gosh, wow. Thank God he's only a one-hit wonder. Can you imagine if you had unleashed two of those on us? There's some people who are very thankful they only have one hit.
That song really is brutal.
It is pretty awful, yeah. I got into a fun contest the other day. Have you ever played Who's Got the Worst Song on Your iPod? And we were kind of going back and forth, and we were like going, oh, yeah? I'll see your Barbie girl. And I got Right Said Fred, yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
And we were kind of going through that era. Yeah, I was like going, yeah. So we kind of kept trying to play a game of one-up.
Of who has the worst song?
Yeah.
I love that.
Bring it, Ralston.
They're like, I got Technotronic Pump Up the Jam. I'm like, oh, man. I'm like, oh. And then I had Two Unlimited. Remember that song? Are you ready for this? That
sounds good, though.
That's a great song.
That's a great song.
Wee, woo, wee, woo, wee, woo. Oh, yeah. It gives you like an aneurysm. All right, 877-979-WRMF. Looking for the right year here. Hook you up with one of them schwanky Mafia Ann t-shirts from SassResult.com. They are our merchandising partners, do great stuff for us. Mark is on here from Okeechobee. Mark, what year are we talking about there?
1999.
1999. You got that right?
Yeah.
Very nice. Mark, going to hook you up with the Mafia Ann tee. It is Jason's Ann. It's from The Godfather. If you look at the movie poster, it's just like that, except it's got Ann on it instead of the Godfather himself, which arguably she's more powerful than the Godfather.
She was asking about some sales over the weekend. If we got, is there any money to, wet her beak? She's wondering.
Do you got any numbers?
Yeah, are there any numbers? Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I have a sit-down with her today.
Are you the consigliere? Is that
I
what it is?
am.
Okay. Mark, you got the hook up. Thanks. Have a great Monday. Okay, bud?
Awesome. Thanks, you too.
All right, there you go. All right. Coming up here in just a little bit, Jaybird is going to be doing his diet thing, a little challenge today. Did he lose 2 pounds? And for this week, his motivation was if he didn't lose the weight, then he's going to be joining me with my trainer today at the gym for what he likes to call, quote-unquote, pukers. It's kind of like, everything that just kind of like makes you puke. And so you kind of like choke back the vomit and then you do another set.
I might just start puking by stretching.
You came in here bragging, so what kind of damage did you do in the food court yesterday?
I just had a hoagie and a drink. Yeah, I was good,
Yeah.
but then I did stop off at Melt in Boynton.
the truth.
Wait,
you left the food court to go to a restaurant?
Oh, we were gonna ride together, and he's like going, no, he's like, and he hit me with, he's like, oh, you know what? I have some place, and it made it sound like it was like really important, like he had to go on Boynton, like we couldn't go to the appearance together because we live right next to each other. We had to go all the way to Boca. And he's like going, oh, he's like, I got to run some errands. I have to stop off in Boynton.
I have an appointment in Boynton.
Yes, I was like, I thought
at Mel's, the grilled cheese restaurant.
Oh, I thought he had to like go pay something serious or go see somebody who's on their deathbed or something like that. No, he had to go get a grilled cheese sandwiches.
Okay, in my world, that is an appointment, and that is a big deal.
Oh, that's where he was going.
He left the food court to go to Mel.
I really did go. That was the errand I had to run.
Errand you had to run. It sounded so important the way you put it.
The truth comes out.
I never get down there.
All right. So coming up here in just about 15 minutes, Jay Bird is going to be on the scale. We'll see if he wound up losing the 2 pounds that he has to lose to stay legit. Well, probably a good thing that this is over the phone and not face-to-face, because it's possible that Melissa has horrendously kicking breath.
Aww.
Well, at least that's what her boyfriend might be implying here. This is one of the weirdest requests and one of the oddest emails that we've gotten. And that's saying a lot, Melissa.
We've gotten a lot.
Yeah, your boyfriend has a weird request of you, and it sounds like you kind of go along with it for a little bit. What is he always asking you to do?
He's always asking me to brush my teeth whenever we're out together in public on a date. It doesn't matter. Like, he'll ask me to brush my teeth at least twice, like, while I'm with him.
Does he talk about your breath? Does he say that your breath smells, or what's going on here?
No, and I asked him, you know, do I have bad breath? And he's just like, no, germs just freak him out. And he just likes for my breath to just stay fresh all the time.
What you need to do is ask somebody close in your family if you've got bad breath. Let them know. Let them explore it, and let them be brutally honest with you, because you might, if you do have bad breath, it might be the IBS, and it's coming from below.
Do you have anybody in your life that you can go to and that you trust enough to tell you the truth? Because some people will just be like, oh, no, you're fine, because they don't want to break your spirit.
I can ask my sister, but, I mean, it's not like I don't brush my teeth. Like, I brush my teeth like a normal person. I just don't brush my teeth like...
It doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
I knew a guy one time, and he had no idea, and nobody told him, and... I don't want this for you, but you got to make sure it's not a case of you.
Well, let me ask you this, Melissa. He says that he wants you to brush your teeth because germs freak him out. Is that right?
Yeah, he's like a germaphobe.
Okay. So what other things does he do in his life to exhibit that he's a germaphobe? Because some people that are germaphobes, they'll carry around like rubber gloves certain times for certain things. They won't touch things. They won't use this. They have towels when they go into any kind of door. They're always doing that. Does he exhibit that kind of behavior outside of just you brushing your teeth?
You know, that's a good point. He's not that like insane with it.
Because
brush my teeth,
honestly, what his request is to me, and he's trying to cite germs as the reason why he's asking you, like sometimes twice while you're out to brush your teeth, and he's not a germaphobe about anything else. How can you be a germaphobe so much about the germs in your girlfriend's mouth, but not worry about everything else that's disgusting on this planet?
Look, we can fix this, okay? Just because if you do have bad breath, it's not the end of the world. I think there's pills you can take. Is it
Yeah.
Beano? Is it Beano?
No, that's for farts. You can actually go to your doctor and figure out there's always a cause of your bad breath. It could be a mouth issue. It could be not enough saliva. It could be a stomach issue. It could be a number of things.
Or is her guy just weird and makes her does he do this with everybody? Is he a brushy tooth kind of a weird dude?
Did he do this to his last girlfriend?
Yeah, you know, I didn't ask.
We got to track her down. We got to track her down. We got to talk to her right now.
Kev, do you think it's bad breath, or is the guy weird?
I mean, the fact that he doesn't exhibit other germaphobe behaviors, but he's asking her to brush her teeth.
It might be
that's
bad.
odd.
It might be bad breath.
I don't know. That's right now the leading culprit for me.
If you don't fix it, yes, it can be a deal breaker for a lot of people. You got your sister. What you need to do now is go talk to her and have her check your mouth out. Wait a while, though. Don't do it right after you brush your teeth. Let it fester.
And do it more than once. Do a series of them. Do like 3 or 4 times with your sister.
Get her to smell you at the end of the day.
Chart your breath. You got to chart it.
It's quite a project, isn't it?
Well, look, we have the
You have to
answers.
figure out if it's you or him.
Is this on Melissa and her bad breath, or is this on her boyfriend? Is this a valid request to ask for someone to always be brushing their teeth when you're out in public?
None of he's not going to be honest. It's
And where do you
weird.
go? Like,
It's
you have to
weird.
go-
Yeah. What do you guys are at the zoo? Oh, okay, by the way, can you brush your teeth by the monkey section?
Yeah, I guess you have to go into a bathroom everywhere. That's kind of odd. Okay.
Yeah, and he actually brings like extra toothbrushes with him.
Wow.
Okay, he might be a weirdo.
But if you got a girl with bad breath, this is a weird way to go about it.
But maybe he's too shy to tell her.
Give her mints or something. I don't know.
This is a weird way to go about it. Someone's off here. It's either your breath or it's him.
I'm just kind of curious. Maybe is there anybody out there that's dated somebody with this kind of horrific breath? How did you handle it? Does it brushing the teeth nonstop? Does that work? Have you ever had horrendous breath?
When you get to the cause of what it is, you can fix it. But it can be any number of things.
Mm-hmm. Well, what you know about stank breath? Let us know. 877-979-WRMF. 877-979-9763. We're here at the KVJ Show.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher Volvo Cars of the Palm Beaches, Okeechobee at Palm Beach Lakes Boulevard. Schumacher, come join the family. A couple of incidents for you to be aware of this morning. We have an accident blocking the exit ramp in Delray Beach from the Florida Turnpike northbound to Atlantic Avenue. And in Broward County, police activity is blocking the left lane in Miramar on University Drive northbound after Pembroke Road. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
Need a new air conditioner? Turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air today and save up to $1,700 on a new Carrier system. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
They're the most famous words in motorsports.
Driver, start your engine!
This Daytona 500, those famous words have added meaning because this time, drivers start your engines also means welcome back Dale Jr. Be there for the return of Dale Earnhardt Jr. as the two-time champion of the Great American Race makes his return to NASCAR at the Daytona 500, Sunday, February 26th. Guarantee your seats at 1-800-PIT-SHOP or Daytona500.com.
Right now at Brainman Honda, true savings and selection on hundreds of pre-owned vehicles. It starts right here at Brainman Honda of Palm Beach County. They've got too many trade-ins, and before they send them off to auction, they're discounting them for you. Brainman Honda has the best and largest selection of quality pre-owned vehicles and certified pre-owned Hondas. Everything from economy to high-end luxury. They've even got BMWs, Mercedes, and more. They've got certified Hondas for you. Some of them come with a 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Plus, take advantage of low 1.9 APR financing. Every pre-owned vehicle on the lot meets Braman's quality standards. They've taken in a ton of low-mileage quality trade-ins, and they got to get rid of them, so you're going to save. True savings and selection right now on hundreds of pre-owned vehicles. Go see for yourself in person. 5200 Lake Worth Road in Green Acres. You can shop online at BramanHondaPB.com. Go say hi to Mike Rodriguez and the whole team and get that Braman Honda bottom line.
Let Three Forks Prime Steakhouse make it a Valentine's Day to remember. You'll love the Sweetheart menu. Dinner for two starting with the choice of the Three Forks salad or creamy lobster bisque. Savor a perfectly cooked filet mignon with lobster tail and with the chocolate lover's dessert. Available February 10th through the 14th. Three Forks Prime Steakhouse is in Palm Beach Gardens on PGA west of Military. Visit threeforks.com to view the menu and make your Valentine's reservation.
You're ready, right? Ready to start feeling good again. Really good. And feeling great. Ready to take your workout from, I need to lay down for a minute, to, I got this. Ready to start. Just start. UFit Health Clubs knows that you can decide to start on your own time at your own pace. And whenever you're ready, UFit is ready. Right now you can join UFit and get February free. See club or ufit.com for details. Offer ends January 31st. UFit Health Clubs. You ready?
I'm one of those people, I don't like to be dependent on anything at all. And that includes glasses and contact lenses. Now, when your eyes go bad, you still got to see, so you got to do something about it. But why not do a LASIK procedure? You know, the technology behind LASIK procedures has been evolving ever since it came out with it, like in the 80s. And now it is so easy. Places like Panu Laser with state-of-the-art equipment make it so simplified. You lay down, they have a laser do all the work for you, and 90 seconds later, your eyes are on their way to being the sharpest they've ever been since birth. It's an amazing concept, and I don't have glasses, I don't have contact lenses, and I no longer squint. And it's all because of Panu Laser Vision. One of the easiest things I've ever done. Now, maybe you're worried about the payment, saying, it just sounds so high-tech, I can't afford something like that. Of course you can. Go talk to Panu because they got a payment plan just for you. One with 0 down and 0 interest. You could get it done today and not worry about it for a while. Plus, just for listening to the KVJ show, $500 off on your procedure. So step on up in the game. Get rid of those glasses, the contact lenses. If you don't like being dependent on anything like I don't, you need Panu Laser. PANNU laser.com. That's PANNU laser.com.
4 smoothies just for you? Seriously?
Hey, they're all good for me. There's the Detox Island Green, the Immune Blast, the Chia Blueberry Max with its protein and antioxidants, and then there's even more power with the Health Nut.
You're the nut.
Whatever. I'm just sharing a tropical story this winter to all my followers.
You're sharing something, all right.
Shine on with our power-packed smoothies filled with protein, fiber, antioxidants, and immune-boosting goodness. Only at Tropical Smoothie Cafe. Eat better, feel better.
Sip up happiness in Dunkin's baked treat flavored coffees and espressos. Chocolatey fudge brownie and creamy vanilla cupcake flavors taste like they're fresh from the oven. Happy sipping with Dunkin's bakery flavored coffees, lattes, and macchiatos. America runs on Dunkin'. Price participation may vary. Limited time offer.
When your morning is hell, just go to Taco Bell. When you've had a morning, for just $1, let Taco Bell make you breakfast. Like the $1 grilled breakfast burritos with fluffy eggs, melty cheese, and your choice of crispy bacon, savory sausage, or hearty potatoes.
Do you need legal help? Call Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios, this is 97.9 WRMF, Palm Beach.
Trying to help out Melissa here. Her boyfriend is requesting that she brush her teeth like all the time. When they go out, he even sometimes has like toothbrushes for her. It's like, okay, that's kind of insulting. He blames it on the fact that he's a germaphobe, but when I asked about some of the other behaviors he has, he doesn't seem like the person that goes to that level. There are different levels of germaphobes, and for somebody to request and have their girlfriend brushing the teeth as much as he's requesting, this is the kind of guy who would like go out in a full like ball,
Yeah, it sounds like the only thing he's a germaphobe about is her mouth.
Right.
So is he just weird, or does she have stank breath?
A lot of people think that maybe she has stank breath. Somebody's saying, if she's a smoker, I'm dating one, they can not ever tell how bad their breath is. I don't know if she does. If that's not it, sometimes too, somebody texted us in and said, honesty is the best policy because my boyfriend's breath never smelled before, but recently it did. And I was just honest with him, and we looked into it. We think it might be a tooth issue, so he's got a dentist appointment. So sometimes you got a little tooth rot in there. That's kind of like what starts to make it smell.
How insulting. Oh, you smell like you smoke cigarettes, but I don't smoke. That would be so insulting.
Oh, it's just my rotting tooth.
So the teeth can give you the bad breath.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah. If you're not going to the dentist for regular cleanings, that's food in between your teeth. And it starts to decay, and it starts to smell.
Yeah.
Blech.
And a good question, too, for Melissa. Ask yourself, does he brush his teeth that many times, too? If it is, maybe it's a personal thing where he believes in brushing your teeth a ton. Now, I got to tell you, the one thing that I know, because I used to be one of those people, I'd brush my teeth. If I felt like I'd 4 or 5 times a day, and then they're like, my dentist is like, you're rubbing all the enamel off your teeth. You got to stop or you're going to have some serious problems.
Yeah, you can brush too vigorously.
Yeah, or just even too many times. So now I actually try to limit myself to no more than 3 a day, because if I do, then I'm hurting my enamel.
And get a super soft toothbrush, too. Don't use those hard toothbrushes.
Yeah.
And Grape Bubblicious actually kills bad breath. Just a little FYI.
Bubblicious.
Grape.
Cavity's friend.
Yeah. It's great for 25 seconds. After that, you're in trouble again.
You got to do a lot of Bubblicious.
Yeah, you just got to do a lot. Victor is on here, 877-979-WRMF with a comment. What's your comment, Victor?
Good morning. Buenos dias.
Buenos dias.
Buenos dias, amigos. I'm just wondering, does he take his own utensils to restaurants and his own cup to drink water up?
It's a good question, too. Yeah.
I mean, because think about it. I mean, that's like, you don't know how well they clean, and then,
Yeah.
they use hot water and not to clean stuff and kill germs.
Yeah, no.
Now, do they live together?
Yeah, if he's a germaphobe, he should. I mean, I got the gnarliest fork the other day when I was eating out.
Yeah, man,
I don't know what was going on with it, but I was like, okay, I just gently put it like to the other side of the table.
If you actually take some of the utensils and cups you see at restaurants and hold it up to the light, you'll be horrified. It's not as clean as you think it is.
Yeah, no, this guy's got to exhibit other things. I mean, my guess, the way it's starting to shape out and sound, it sounds like Melissa does have like maybe a breath issue. And there are many things you can do, and start by maybe going to your dentist, because they'll level with you, be like, hey, what's going on?
Yeah, because they can also diagnose, like, if you don't have enough saliva, that can cause bad breath. There's all kinds of issues that they can diagnose just besides the teeth thing, too.
Right.
It could be a tongue issue.
Yeah.
It's all kind of stuff.
Yeah, if he's not brushing as much as you, then, yeah, I would say that's probably not the case. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, it's about time. Jaber's going to get on the scale. Did he lose 2 pounds from last week? He's trying to help us help him. And what he wants motivation and encouragement, and he needs something, he says, in order for him to lose weight, which he says he has to do. So his motivation for the first time he failed was to put a photo of him up on our Facebook and have people say awful things about him.
And they did.
Reading those comments gets in his head, and then that motivates him when he thinks about, going to the food court and then driving straight to Melton Boynton Beach. He wouldn't do that. So if he had those kind of comments, that would be something he would stop doing.
I just feel like if it's a restaurant I love and I'm never in that area, the universe is saying, dude, you need to stop at this place. It's disrespectful.
Okay. I gotcha. So the next round of motivation, if he doesn't clear the 2 pounds that he's supposed to be losing every single week, he's going to go with me to the gym to do my workout. And I've got a trainer that we do vigorous workouts every single day. It's the kind of workout takes you. If you ever had that, you're right on the edge of puking. And
his name is Kevin too, and he don't play.
He don't play.
He's tough.
He is tough, yeah. And he's all about, like, he has no sympathy, and he keeps you going, and he kind of sees me, and like on Friday we were working out, and he had me going so hard I about went down, like a head spinning, and he's like,
if you have to go today, it is going to be hell workout because you got Kevin squared, 2 of them.
Yeah, well, just no, I'm not at your level. I'm not at that excellent level that you guys are.
And he'll work with you but you'll be doing the same exercises. You just won't go like at the same pace and do as many.
I mean, just by me doing some stretches, I'm gonna probably throw up.
Sure,
just
okay.
to let you know that.
Well, he's already got your puke bucket picked out. So you'll be fine. He's got you on that.
You're a delicate little flower these days.
I did good all week long. I was bragging to Kevin at Dirty Martini, and then the wheels just came off the carriage.
What is it? Is this where you're setting yourself up for?
Well, I'm just saying, from after our conversation at Dirty Martini, it went awry and askew a little bit.
Okay. How bad was the weekend for Jaybird? Did he clear 2 pounds down? If not, you're going to have a great video to watch probably tomorrow where Jaybird's going to be going to my gym today with me. So we'll put him on the scale next and see if he passed the test here on the KVJ show. Oh, yeah, it's that time again. Here we go. Jaybird is, like a lot of people here this time of year, he's trying to shed some LBs. Wants to get down to, what, you like looking at like 180, something like that?
I'd like to be 180, yes.
180, okay. So he started this whole thing off at 200. And so every single week, his goal is to lose 2 pounds. And so he wants us to enforce some kind of ridiculous motivation for him so that he'll lose the 2 pounds every single week. Week 1 was awesome. He went from 200 to 196. The follow-up week, though, he stayed flat at 196, and he didn't lose the 2 pounds he was supposed to. So last week he had that embarrassing photo shoot, and then we got all the comments on social media. Now this week he has to weigh 194, or today he's going to be going to the gym with me to do my workout that I do. At least hang as much as he can.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah.
All right, let's not
But
get
I gotta
crazy
tell you, my
here.
trainer, though, he's one of those guys, he's in your face. Like, if you're not doing it, he's like, come on, man, come on,
Okay,
let's go.
he's like a male Virginia.
Kind of, yeah.
And he's excited to get his hands on you.
Oh, he is. He's been wanting to crack a Jaber for years.
He wants to mold this putty.
He does. He just wants to get a shot at you. So we're going to see here if Jaybird did not clear it, and we'll make a video of Jaybird's workout today if he doesn't do it. But yeah, I talked to him on Friday, and he said that everything was going well. But then yesterday, yeah, he popped off and got some grilled cheeses.
So chilly, and he's so naked.
Saturday was a bad day for me, and Sunday wasn't great.
Okay.
It's the weekend, man. It's
It
like,
is the
that's the
weekend.
time where
It's
you're
the freaking weekend,
we're
yeah.
all, we're all working for the weekend, baby.
I hear you. All right, Jaybird is down to his boxer shorts, and he's on the scale. Oh, he fell off the
He's
scale.
trying to like get on it gingerly, thinking that if he steps on it very lightly, it'll weigh less.
Oh, it's not feeling good.
And he got a little too crafty with his footwork and fell off.
Okay. All right.
Stop curling your toes, you weirdo. He's like curling his toes
He's
underneath.
doing everything he can. Try to hope it's not worse. Okay. Virginia, how are we looking here?
He's wiggling a lot.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, yeah, and you got to take your hand off the counter. You got your hand on the counter. That will affect your weight. He's trying to do push himself
It's close.
up.
It looks to be 196.
Wait, what?
It looks to be 196. You can come over and look at it.
All right. You know what? We'll, can you get your phone and post a photo? And we'll put that on social media just to keep everything honest. Because if it is you have to be 194. A clear 194. If you're not 194, then it's gym time today. Okay, Virginia.
Oh, gosh.
I know. Some serious stuff here.
Trying to suck.
You're a wiggler.
Trying to suck in my gut. Oh, it doesn't work.
Yeah, I think it's, because it's still.
You're still fat. No, you're
Well,
sucking
the weight,
in.
it's not going to change the weight.
It doesn't. No, you're right. You're doing everything you can.
So, Virginia, what do we have there? The official ruling.
It looks like, I'll let you see it. It looks like 196 again to me, but here.
Okay.
She's bad at math. She's got bad eyes, too.
Yeah.
Don't forget that. You wore glasses.
He's hoping.
We'll get right down to this.
A fat toad again. It's the weekend.
Okay, so let me see. That would be 200, 199, 198. I'd say you're probably at about 197.
What? What? Not gained
196, 197, somewhere around there, from what I can see. Yeah. All right. Well, I tell you, this is the way to do it because, a lot of times it's when it comes to losing weight, it's about, I would say, 80% diet. But since the diet is tough for you, you definitely need to have the exercise portion of it. And there's no better way.
So smug right now.
There's no better way to get the exercise in there than to have a trainer and have, somebody do it. I mean, I think you ought to probably start coming regularly with me. But I mean, today's enough. We'll see how it goes.
You sure you want to do it? You want to start it tomorrow? I come tomorrow full grill with gear.
I'll give you plenty of time to go home. I mean, we don't work out till 12:30 today, so
I don't have any shoes. I've lost all my shoes. I don't have any shoes right now.
You don't have any workout shoes?
I don't. I only have those clogs right now.
Luckily I got a spare pair, and we wear the same size, so I'll get those for you.
No excuses.
You're set.
Mexican Monday.
Well,
I'll be there.
Do you live in both worlds?
You had Melt and Food Court Sunday.
I will be there today with bells on. Taco bells on.
Okay, all right. We'll work through, and we'll try to see if we can't get Denny's to come and join us so we can get a video or a Suits or somebody. So we'll record something, yeah.
Love it.
So we'll get that today, and we'll also have some social media stuff. So if you're not following us yet, you need to jump on to our Facebook, our Instagram, our Twitter, our Snapchat. We'll get all that stuff coming up here. If you are a big fan of doing the racing stuff, it is back. They are getting ready for the qualifiers for the Daytona. We got tickets for that. I know Suits is all into this. He can explain a little bit more here in just a second what we've got. It is a pair of tickets to the Daytona International Speedway that is coming up. It's going to be for the 18th and 19th of February. You then qualify for tickets to the Daytona 500 itself. I guess they have a week that's qualifying, setting up pole positions, that kind of stuff, maybe.
Fancy.
But if you get the Daytona tickets, you get the guided garage tour and the fan zone access to the infield.
Wow, Suits. This
Is
sounds like
what
the
it
real
is.
deal.
Yeah,
I
what
win these things?
Yeah,
Suits
I
wants to
know,
win.
right? What? Tell me what's going on the weekend of the
So-
18th and 19th.
February 18th, we have the season opening ARCA race, which is a 200-mile race, and then following that is a kind of like an expedition race. It's not an actual points race for the championship. It's a NASCAR race for all the guys who won a pole during the previous season called the Clash, and that's Saturday night.
Okay.
Then Sunday is qualifying for the Daytona 500, which happens the following week.
Okay.
So you get quite a bit with those tickets, actually.
So it's a pretty awesome little ticket
Yeah.
then. Okay. All right. To win them, we're going to do a super fast game, 5 and 10 game. Jaybird is going to come up with your subject, and you've got to get 5 of these in 10 seconds.
Okay.
Remember how we play this? All right.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Give me a refresher. I'm reeling still about the weigh-in.
You just made his brain stop. Did you see that?
Oh.
He went, like,
Wait, what am I doing?
You got a second here. It's the 5 and 10 game.
Yes.
Remember where we have like 10 seconds on the clock.
Yeah.
And it's, waking up early and you got to think fast. And like, for instance, Jaybird, I would say types of ice cream, go.
Chocolate, Rocky Road, cookies and cream, chocolate chip, mint, butterscotch, coffee, strawberry. You've got the weird fruit punch ones kids love.
Yeah.
it's like 9.
See, if you throw it in the right category, this is the easiest game ever.
Okay, I love this game. I love this game.
Yes. Let me give you another one. Okay. Different forms of math, go.
Geometry, algebra, algebra 2, trig, stats, stats 2.
So see, it just really depends on what the strength zone is to how well they do. Ice cream, yes.
Oh, ice cream. You are a major leaguer.
That's such a fun game.
Forms of math, not so much.
Not so much.
So it's all about what you get. If you want to play along for those tickets, 877-979-WRMF. We'll do that next.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, it sounds like there's going to be a shakeup over at NBC. Are they moving the Today Show? Is somebody getting fired to make room for Megyn Kelly? We'll get into it coming up in your Dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Can we pretend that airplane?
Yeah. Gotta think fast, baby. I know it's early. But if you want to go see any kind of NASCAR racing at Daytona is what you got to do to qualify. You could actually get tickets to the race. We're going to send you the weekend before. Could be back-to-back weekends for you. Qualifying weekend, you're going to be going there. And then the grand prize winner goes to the actual race. You get a guided garage tour, and you get to hang out in the infield, which is the place to be. If you want your tickets, DaytonaInternationalSpeedway.com. It's the 5 and 10 game here. Joey's up first from Palm Beach Gardens. What up, Joey?
What's going on, guys? Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. All right. I'm going to let Jaybird hit you with the first topic here. If you can get 5 of these in 10 seconds, then you're going to qualifying weekend, okay?
Gotcha.
Gosh, I came up with 10 categories. I don't know which one to come out first.
Yeah, I hear there's a lot of good ones. Okay, I'll let you first crack at this, Jaybird. 5 and 10, give them the categories, and I'll start the clock.
Types of dinosaurs.
Okay. All right, here you go. Types of dinosaurs. Your time begins now.
T-Rex, Brontosaurus, Velociraptor, Stegosaurus.
How many was he at? Was he at 4?
He was at 4.
Did it? Oh, it hung out at 4, didn't it? Oh, dang! He came right out of the chute, and oh man, like 4-0, and he was like pulling out Stegosaurus or something like that. I'm like, who knows Stegosaurus?
Yeah, are there a lot of people know dinosaurs? I thought that was easy. I'm trying to name dinosaurs too.
What do you got? Yeah, let me give you a taste of your own medicine. All right, ready? Here we go. Jaybird, begin.
Velociraptors, T-Rex, Bronchosaurus, or Brontosaurus. What was that one? Raptors. That's not easy. I thought it was an easy.
You sent that man at the fail.
Bronchosaurus. Is that me?
Half
If I were a
Kevin,
dinosaur?
half dinosaur.
Bronchosaurus.
All right. It's kind of a hard category. I apologize to that gentleman.
Okay. We got Brent on here from Wellington. What up, Brent?
Hey, good morning, guys. How you doing?
Good. All right, Jaybird, you ready for another one here? You want to try this one out?
Yeah.
You got it? Okay.
Which one do you like better? Ways to die in the ocean or...
No.
Okay, all right. Local news broadcasters locally here. That's kind of the topical and locality.
Okay.
No? Okay, that one sucks, clearly. Okay, famous people with beards.
Cheaper.
That's so easy. Okay, famous people with mustaches. Is that easier? Are those not good?
The point is, we want people to win.
Famous people with beards you should get. There's so many.
Famous people with beards.
Oh, yeah, that's an easy one.
Okay. All right. That's what we're going to hit them with. We give them plenty of time to think about it. All right, here we go. Brent, famous people with beards, 5 and 10, begin now.
Okay, let's see. Abraham Lincoln, Grizzly Adams, Elvis Presley, Frazier, Charlie Chaplin, Walt Disney, Tom Selleck.
Okay, all right.
I guess it is hard. Santa Claus.
I think you missed all of them, yeah.
Jesus.
Santa Claus.
Yeah, it's time ran out there. Thank you, Brent. Let me try this crack here. We got Mary on here from Port St. Lucie. Hello, Mary.
Hi.
Hi. Okay, we're coming up with the most impossible 5 and 10 topics ever. Let me give you one here.
Yeah, you give the category.
I
got fired.
I just want to see how we do here. I'm going to give you one though. I'm not going to give you a total softball. I'm going to give you one that I think Jaybird could do. Let's go with Taco Bell menu items.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God. I never eat at Taco Bell.
Okay, it's like these people want to buy it, but okay. Then here's what I'll give you. I'll give you schools in the Southeastern Conference. It's a college thing.
What? Taco Bell.
She wants Taco Bell back.
Okay.
If you don't watch sports or you don't care about college sports.
These are NASCAR tickets. Is that sport?
That's a sport, right?
Arguably?
I like watching sports with my family at the event and having fun.
Okay. All right, I'm going to throw one more curveball at you, and this is one that's going to stick. Types of hot sauce. Types of hot sauce. You can go with name brands or different kinds, okay? Here we go. 5 and 10. Your time begins now.
Tabasco, Crystal, Frank,
Tulula and ass kicking.
All right, there you go.
Okay.
Very nice.
You did
okay.
it.
Yeah, she didn't have a lot of positivity or
Yay.
confidence in that, but yeah, you did fantastic, actually.
Thank you.
Nice job. Well, there you go. Take a big, deep breath now. It sounds like you need it.
I was really nervous.
Okay. Well, you got a pair of tickets to the Daytona International Speedway for February 18th, 19th. That's qualifying weekend, and you're qualified for the actual 500 with infield passes as well, okay?
Awesome. Thank you.
Very nice. Well played, Mary.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Have a great
You too.
Dirt of the day. It's the KVJ. Dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away. Because you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, coming up in a second, that movie A Dog's Purpose opened up this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
How did it do?
Mhm.
Did all of the scare about the protests keep people away from the theaters? We'll give you the exact numbers coming up in just a second. Before we get into that, Megyn Kelly, of course, left Fox News for NBC. We all heard that, and we heard that she's going to be hosting some kind of daytime show on NBC. Now there's talk that she's actually stealing an hour away from the Today Show, and possibly somebody could lose their time slot. Ooh, maybe Kathy Lee and Hoda could be out. Maybe Al Roker and Tamron Hall could be out. Like,
Pretty sure they got great ratings as is right now, too. So people are like, why is this going down?
that's tricky. All for Megyn Kelly. I think we have a little audio of the report.
Wow, craziness.
Megyn announced her plans to join NBC earlier this month, and now ET is learning the network will do some serious shuffling to make room for her. An NBC source tells ET she will either take over the 9 a.m. hour of Today, which is currently hosted by Al Roker and Tamron Hall, or she will host the 10 a.m. hour, which is now occupied by Kathy Lee Gifford and Hoda Kotb. The former Fox News host will reportedly earn around $20 million a year.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Wow.
They say she's supposed to start in May, so I don't know when they're going to announce the changes, but the changes will go into effect, it sounds like, coming up in May. Miss Universe happened over the weekend, and you just gotta love Steve Harvey. He joked through the whole thing, and what else can you do when you crown the wrong winner one year and they have you back the next?
Right.
Hit him with some comedy.
All right, let's get it out the way. I know what you're thinking. Is that the guy from last year? Did they bring back that guy from last year? Well, they did. It's me. I'm back. Been a long year getting here, too, because, boy, I paid the price for last year. But one thing I learned in life, when you make a mistake, you just got to keep on moving forward, man. That's all. You just got to get up and go again.
Mm-hmm, that's it.
How can you not like the guy?
Yeah.
He's just such a sweet soul. He had jokes all throughout the night. And then he ended up crowning Miss France. France won it all, and he crowned her correctly. Nobody else wants to kill him like Miss Columbia last year. Finally, here, everybody was looking at A Dog's Purpose to see what kind of money it would make over the weekend, and the numbers are in. It sounds like A Dog's Purpose finished second with an estimated $18.5 million.
So it was hurt then a little bit.
It sounds like it was hurt a little bit. It sounds like they definitely wanted it to do a little bit more than that. That M. Night Shyamalan movie, Split, is #1 for the second week in a row.
I told you, my boy is back, and he's back better than ever.
That movie looks horrifying.
Let me
It's
know-
about him abducting these girls, and he's got this split personality. And
Yeah,
it's like, it is horrific.
Let me know if you want to see him like Shyamalan.
What?
Let me know if you want to see that movie.
And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day. Brought to you by Paws in the Park. It is back Sunday, February 12th at the downtown waterfront. Bring the pooch. Write it in your calendar now. Make plans to join us.
Couple quick TV reminders tonight. The Bachelor's on. Celebrity Apprentice is back on. You got Supergirl, Jane the Virgin, and Quantico all on TV tonight. Also got some celebrities having a birthday today. Batman Christian Bale turning 43 years old today. Get that Wilmer Valderrama. He's 37 now.
Okay.
Kid Cudi, hip-hop star, 33. Phil Collins turned 65 today. The former VP, Dick Cheney, 76, and Gene Hackman turns 87. He's been retired for about 10 years now, hasn't he?
Yeah, you don't see him as much anymore.
Yeah, I don't think you see him in anything. I think he literally did retire. He's all done. He's gone. Let me see. Got a couple of emails here. One, our buddy Dez. He formerly from Boynton Beach. He has now moved way overseas. He is over in Europe now. Denmark is where he lives, and he would like to wish his wife Anika a happy 35th birthday today.
Aww.
Got this email from Kim. She wants a little birthday shout out. It's her birthday. She said also, my daughter Kylie and I listen to your show every morning on the way to school, and she loves listening to whose birthday it is. She knows my birthday's on Monday, and it'd be so cool for her to hear you guys call my name out.
Aw, that's sweet.
Yeah, so
Happy birthday.
Kim. Also, Kristen Martin, happy 40th birthday. She would love to hear Jason say, happy birthday, Auntie.
Happy birthday, Auntie.
There you go. And Morgan Welch is having a birthday, 26 today. So there you go. Happy birthday to y'all. If you got a birthday you want here on the show, just send us an email, mail@kvjshow.com. We'd be happy to give you the hookup. Coming up here in just a bit, got a hot ticket for you. Pitbull is going to be stopping at the Kravis Center on Wednesday, doing a little bit of a luncheon for Palm Beach State. The State College Foundation and STEAM, STEAM initiative is going to be going down. He's going to be there speaking. And if you would like to see Pitbull, get like a little photo op and see him, hear him, all that kind of good stuff, you just got to jump on the line for a little short-term trivia. How good is your memory? That's what we're going to put to the test next. 877-979-WRMF. You can call us up to play now.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher Volvo Cars of the Palm Beaches, Okeechobee at Palm Beach Lakes Boulevard. Schumacher, come join the family. Well, we had a small plane make an emergency landing in Vero Beach this morning on I-95 southbound between State Road 60 and Indrio Road. As they're working to move that off the roadways, you're going to experience some very heavy delays up there. Also have an accident in Delray Beach. It's on the Florida Turnpike northbound exit ramp to Atlantic Avenue. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
Need a new air conditioner? Turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air today and save up to $1,700 on a new Carrier system. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
How would you like to say bye-bye to shaving, waxing, and tweezing forever? Well, the pros at Body Details True Laser Hair and Tattoo Removal are making it super easy to do just that. In honor of the new year and a new, sexy, smooth, prickle-free you, Body Details is offering up to 60% off laser hair removal. Plus, they're the only company that gives you a free lifetime guarantee. So no excuses, ladies and gentlemen. Visit bodydetails.com. That's bodydetails.com to schedule your free laser hair removal consultation today.
Go faster. Go happier. Go bolder. At Universal Orlando Resort, grab an ice-cold Coca-Cola, and you can go longer. Where the fun is bigger, the thrills are better, the laughs are heartier, the experience is stronger, and your heart beats louder. Transformers, Minions, Spider-Man, The Incredible Hulk, King Kong. You can't have a cooler time. Florida residents get up to 3 months free on any annual pass with a Coke or Coke Zero UPC code. That means more mayhem, more thrills, and more Universal Orlando Mardi Gras with a parade every night from February 4th through March 25th. Visit universalorlando.com for complete details. Offer ends March 29, 2017. Restrictions apply. Entertainment subject to change without notice.
Okay, so let's say that maybe you are sticking to your resolution and you're seeing better success than Jaybird is with his diet. But yet you still look and you have got pockets of fat on your stomach. It doesn't seem, no matter what you try with your diet and with your exercise, you just can't get rid of that fat there or in your love handles. Well, there's something now at Wellington Anti-Aging that's called Sculpt Sure, and it's about time they made this. It is non-surgical lipo. The same concept of getting rid of the fat cells so there's no place for the fat to go is what you get with the Sculpt Sure. But the thing that's awesome about it is it's non-surgical, only takes 25 minutes, it doesn't hurt, and days later you're not going to be on your couch seeping into some bandage that's around your waist. waist. It's a beautiful concept because each time you go, you lose 25% of fat in that area. And you can keep going back time and time again. I've done 2 sessions. I've noticed a big change. I can't wait to go back for my 3rd. And the thing that is truly amazing about it is the price. So affordable. Look into it today. If you get that hard to lose belly fat, go to WellingtonAntiAging.com. That's WellingtonAntiAging.com.
The $1 down and then $10 a month deal at Planet Fitness is now on through January 31st. That's $1 down and then $10 a month to be in the thumbs up emoji place. Yes, I just said thumbs up emoji. It means that you're in the judgment-free zone. That's $1 down and then $10 a month. No commitment. Join in club or online at planetfitness.com by January 31st. The world judges. We don't. Planet Fitness. Be free.
Hurry, join Planet Fitness today for $1 and $10 per month. Join in club or online at planetfitness.com.
Annual membership fee applies. Participating locations only. See club for details.
There are a lot of weight loss programs out there, but none can say what Quick Weight Loss can. I love the program. I did it. I lost 25 pounds on it. I wasn't starving myself like so many other programs. I had a team around me, guiding me, coaching me, not settling for anything less than success. They know what they're doing at Quick Weight Loss. The results are guaranteed. Lose up to 30 pounds, plus get 30 days, $30. Kids join free when parents sign up. Some conditions do apply. There's no prepackaged meals, no gym visits, 17 locations from Miami to Vero. So for one near you, just dial ** quick on your mobile phone. That's ** QUICK for a free consultation. They'll even text you back with more savings. Message and data rates may apply. So again, dial ** quick on your mobile phone for Quick Weight Loss. Call them today. ** quick.
February 20th through 26th, the world's best golfers return to the Honda Classic at PGA National, and we have one of the most exciting spectator venues in all of golf. The Cobra Puma Golf Village is a vibrant scene featuring drink specials and upgraded food offerings, plus spectacular views and stadium-style seating, so you can catch all the drama at the pivotal 17th hole. For tickets to the Honda Classic, including access into the Cobra Puma Golf Village, call 844-8HONDA-8 or visit thehondaclassic.com.
This is Mark, and he's a Scotts scientist. He's always working to make it easier for you to get a thick, lush lawn. Is your grass thin? Are dollarweed and clover creeping in? Mark's here to help with the #1 brand in the South, Scotts Turf Builder Bonus S Southern Weed and Feed. It has the right nutrients to green grass while killing weeds, all in one step. It's so easy it'll save your time and strengthen your grass. This is a Scotts yard. Pick up Scotts Bonus S today.
MD Now Urgent Care. Exceptional care. Less than the emergency room. MDNow.com.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Subway.
I'm meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News. And a chilly Monday. Skies will start partly cloudy in the morning hours with temperatures in the 50s, low to mid-60s by midday. Sunny skies from midday through the afternoon, but the high only around 68 degrees. Tonight, clear skies, a little bit colder tonight, lows near 45. I'm CBS 12 meteorologist Chris Farrell.
It's Subway Restaurant's Footlong Fest. Enjoy any footlong for $6 like rotisserie-style chicken or Italian BMT. Limited time at participating restaurants. Additional charge for extras and deluxe. Plus applicable tax. May not be combined with other offers and coupons.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Well, if you're chilling at home right now and you're listening to the KVJ Show, you know you actually could be watching the KVJ Show. We got something called Kvj-Tv, and we broadcast on many different platforms. You can watch us on Facebook. Just go to Facebook and the KVJ Show, and it's right there. You can also now pull it up on YouTube. You can see us there. If you got a smart TV and you got the YouTube app, just go there and you can watch Kvj-Tv right there on your smart TV from YouTube. You can also watch us on the 97.9 WRMF app, or just go kvjshow.com and you can lock into Kvj-Tv right now.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Good to test out your memory. I realized the other day that I do not have good memory when it comes to this kind of stuff. Because it was kind of like thrown in my face. I was like, I can't remember the last 365 days. So I need Virginia and Jaber to get a piece of paper out.
Okay.
Be a little bit of a quiz here to write down your answers to see if you can beat our contestant here today. In short-term trivia, this is Hugo from Palm Beach. What's going on, Hugo?
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Good. How you doing, my friend?
Tired.
I hear you, man. I hear you. It's been one of them days. Pitbull is going to be at the Kraft Center on Wednesday, and got some tickets for you to join the luncheon if you can score better than either Virginia or Jaybird. You lose to both. There's a lot of shame we got to hand out to you, and then you just got to slink away. But let's see how well you guys can do here. Coming up, we've got award season, and there's a lot of things that, kind of happen around this time of year. And I think maybe that's the reason why you don't really remember this stuff, because come up a year later at the end of the year, you're like, oh, wow, it really happened a long time ago. The other day, we'd brought up in Drunk Girl Trivia, you'd asked the question, who won the Super Bowl?
World Series.
Oh, was it World Series?
See, you forgot.
I even forgot what the question was. That's how bad it was. And that wasn't even that long ago. See, I have horrible short-term memory. God awful. So I missed that. And I was sitting there thinking, I'm like, going, even with the Super Bowl come up, like, who won the Super Bowl last year? And I had a hard time remembering. So that is question number one. Write it down. Who won the Super Bowl last year? And coming up here in just a second, Hugo, we're going to get your answers for this. I'm going to see how Jaybird and Virginia do. Who won the Super Bowl last year? That is the question. All right. I'm going to ask Hugo. Your time is up. You cannot write anything. Hugo, what is your answer? Who won the Super Bowl last year?
The Broncos. Denver Broncos.
Denver Broncos. Okay. Let's see what Jaybird and Virginia put down, because you are correct, my friend. Virginia, what did you put?
I couldn't remember. I thought it was the Patriots.
Okay. All right. Virginia got it wrong. Jaybird?
I thought it was the Panthers.
They were in it.
Okay, then I get half a point.
No,
then,
you
right?
don't. The question was who won it, and you both missed. Oh, there, boy, Hugo is up 1-0 on you.
Dang it.
Sweet.
Okay. Question number two. Who was the performer for last year's Super Bowl halftime show?
Oh, I know this one.
Okay, maybe you remember this one a little bit better. Maybe this is easier for you. Who was the performer?
I think.
Think you know? Yeah, okay. All righty. You hear the writing going on here? Who was the performer last year's Super Bowl halftime show? Okay, all right, pencils down here. I'll let Hugo answer. Hugo, who was the performer for last year's Super Bowl halftime show?
Was it Coldplay and Beyonce?
Coldplay and Beyonce. We'll take that, and we'll even take Bruno Mars as well. He was in there. Very nice. Virginia, what did you write down?
I put Beyonce and Chris Martin.
Okay, all right. I will give you credit for that as well. Jaybird?
I put Coldplay and Bono.
Okay.
I thought Bono. Wasn't he involved?
Coldplay. Okay. I will give you that. There was some portions in there. You guys did a lot better. Isn't it funny that we remember the performer at the halftime show a lot better than we remember the person who actually plays the game and wins it?
It's really sad, but yes.
Kind of puts into perspective the Super Bowl for America.
I thought Beyonce was a year before.
No.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm even questioning anything.
Question number 3 here. Short-term memory trivia. Going to move on to the Academy Awards, which is going to be coming up right around the corner here. They had the SAG Awards last night. Tell me, what movie won the Oscar for the Best Picture? It would have been the best movie of, I guess, all of what won in 2016. It had been from 2015. But at last year's Academy Awards, it won the Oscar for the Best Picture. According to the critics, it was the best movie. All right, what do you think that movie was? If you had to guess here. All righty. Time is up. Put your pencils down. Hugo, what is your answer? What movie won the Oscar for the Best Picture?
Was it Spotlight?
Was it Spotlight? I'm going to say that is correct, yes.
Oh,
Wow. This guy's good.
Yeah. Uh-huh. He's got Google, too.
Yeah, exactly.
It's really a game you can't lose. Virginia, what is your answer?
I don't know. I put 12 Years a Slave.
12 Years a Slave. Good guess. Jaybird.
I put The Violinist.
You put The Violinist.
I don't even know if that's even a real.
Is that a real movie?
It just sounds very Academy. Like, oh, he's a prodigy.
He just made up a
He
hoity-toity.
made up a movie.
Yeah, he did. He did. All right, a little less time on your answers here.
Okay.
All right, here we go. I'm going to have you guys write this one down. What actor won the Academy Award? What actor won the Academy Award?
For Best Actor?
Yes.
Best actor. Kev, these are tough, man. No one gives a crap about that.
Really? Okay. I thought it was a big one. All right, Hugo, what is your answer?
It was a big one. It's Leonardo DiCaprio.
Leonardo DiCaprio. For The Revenant, that is correct. Remember that? All right, Jaybird, final one. What did you write down on that one?
Bridges.
Todd?
Any of the bridges.
Different Strokes, the movie. Virginia, who do you think won that?
I put Robert Redford.
Robert Redford, no.
Seems like he's always in it.
Yeah. All right, final one. Short-term memory trivia here. Okay, we're talking about the Grammy Awards. Also come up around this time of year. What was the album of the year last year? Won the Grammy for Album of the Year. What do you think it was? The Album of the Year. You had to have a guess. Write that down. As Hugo is vigorously Googling the answer right now.
Yeah, he's got Google voice.
All right. Pencils down. Hugo, what is your answer here? What was the album of the year at the Grammys last year?
Was it Taylor Swift 1989?
Of course it was. Of course it was. Virginia, what did you put down?
I put Justin Timberlake.
Justin Timberlake and Jaybird.
T Swift? Yeah.
He did. Look
I
at him. He got
did.
T Swift. Very nice. That means Jaybird actually beat Virginia in that round.
Yeah, better memory.
Hugo brought the Google skills. That means he's going to go hang out with Pitbull on Wednesday at the Kravis Center. Congratulations there, Hugo.
Thank you.
All right, buddy. We will see you there. Enjoy those tickets. Coming up here on the KVJ show, we got some Facebook fishing for you. Going to be jumping into that. And boy, some people really broke into the booze. The thing that I love with Facebook fishing is when you look at the times that these things were posted. We'll get to that coming up next on the KVJ show.
Drama, you got drama and you gotta tell all. You love to complain about your pain. Hey, you're Facebook fishing.
Oh, yeah. Thanks to alcohol and Facebook. What a combo that is. It's just a recipe for drama. And that's what we got going on today in our Facebook fishing. All right. All right, let's see. Playing the roles here today. We got Raina, who pops off first. I'll play the role of Raina. We'll let Jaybird be Andrea. Virginia is going to play the role of Nate. And Denny's, we'll let you be Eddie.
All righty.
Eddie! All right, very nice. Here is Raina and what she posted at 11:09 p.m. Saturday night on Facebook. I could give two S-bombs about what any of you a-holes think of me. You ridiculous losers know nothing about me. Wow.
Yeah.
I think I read that pretty much right on.
Losers.
Losers and Riticious. Ritechous.
All right, here comes Eddie at 11:18 p.m. What's the matter now, Raina? Get off social media and go to bed. I hope you're not drunk again.
Here comes Andrea at 11:25 p.m. Why are you acting like a maniac on social media, Raina? Acting like a weak-minded fool is not at all appealing. It's actually appalling. It's probably why you can't keep a man.
Uh-oh. And another thing, I'm an adult. If I want to drink cocktails, I can have cocktails, damn it. Last time I checked, I'm a growing-ass woman. Growing?
A groin.
Okay.
A groin-ass woman.
Yes.
I think she meant grown.
Maybe.
Here comes Andrea. No offense, but your face is starting to look like my alcoholic uncle's face, and he is 89 years old. Oh. The last time I saw you, you reeked of Fireball and salami. Time to put down the bottle, Alky.
Oh, shut up, Andrea. I've taken dumps prettier than you.
Oh, jeez.
And you say I can't keep a man? Guarantee you loser-ass husband would have a romp with me in the bed. He ice screws me all the time anyway.
Oh, jeez. Okay, here comes Nate. Nate says, sounds like someone's hammered. You're going to regret these posts in the morning, Raina. Why don't you go to sleep? Unless you want Nate to come tuck you in.
yeah.
Nate!
Make room. Here comes Eddie again at 12:34 a.m. I just tried calling Raina. She answered the phone. Then she shrieked like a bird, called me an a-hole, and hung up. I'm assuming she's drunk.
I'd check on her, but I'm pretty hammered myself. Plus, I just booty texted this freak I met last month. Hashtag gonna get laid. Nate! Time for Nate to mate.
All right, let me see here. Raina shuts it down, or at least comes back at 8:13 a.m. Sunday morning.
Oh, okay, a.m.
The aftermath.
The next day.
Yeah. She writes, I want to say I'm sorry if I offended anybody last night. She's sober, but her spelling's not much better.
And she's hungover.
That's why you should never mix antibiotics with Fireball. Feeling so embarrassed.
Aww.
There you go.
Poor Raina.
Oh, boy. Fun night of pills and Fireball and Facebook.
By yourself. That's so depressing. Oh,
and
my
that's
heart
what you
hurts.
get. Thank you for sending that our way. If you ever see a great post, just send us an email, mail@kvjshow.com. You can also do a screenshot, and you can send them to us on our Facebook page. Coming up here, it is just about time for a little call 'em out. And what we always like to do, too, is if you've got something positive that you would like to share, we'll do some positive call-outs as well. A little hashtag be cool. In fact, if you saw the protests and all the negativity from over the weekend, it's maybe good to start with the positive here today.
Good, because I got someone I got to call out in the negative light.
Oh, you do?
Oh, yes.
Oh, you do? Okay, somebody did somebody wrong here?
Yeah, they were the reason why I was late to the parade on Saturday.
Oh, really? Okay. All right, we'll get to those here in a second. You start calling them in, 877-979-WRMF. I did want to share something that I thought was kind of cool and positive, though. They say the employees at a Walmart in Arkansas found out that one of their customers was turning 104 years old last week. So when she came in to shop, they threw her a surprise party in the break room.
Aww.
And they took some photos. They say she was so emotional that she cried when she walked in.
That's
and
sweet.
it meant so much that somebody remembered her and did something so special for her.
She was so surprised she died. No, I'm just kidding. I'm
Jaybird.
just kidding.
You got to watch Surprising Somebody that's 104 years old.
That is true.
I'm just
Let's
saying.
not surprise the elderly.
If you ever see something great, little hashtag be cool, like just on Friday we had a hashtag be cool. A lot of people were saying that, send that our way. Thomas from CD AC, he was the one who bought all of little Abby's Girl Scout cookies from all the boxes that she didn't sell. That to me is like a hashtag be cool without a doubt.
He's amazing.
Yeah, so if you ever see that, put it on your social media, hashtag be cool, or send us the email, mail at kvjshow.com. Got some more column outs with you. Call or text them 877-979-9763. We'll get to those next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher Volvo Cars of the Palm Beaches, Okeechobee at Palm Beach Lakes Boulevard. Schumacher, come join the family. Well, officials still trying to get that plane off the roadway in Vero Beach. Traffic still very slow on I-95 southbound in the area of State Road 60 and Andrio Road. As for Palm Beach County, we now have an accident on I-95 northbound just before Palmetto Park Road in Boca Raton. And in Broward County, an accident on I-75 southbound, that's at Pines Road. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Stutz for 97.9 WRMF.
Need a new air conditioner? Turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air today and save up to $1,700 on a new Carrier system. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
The Daytona 500. It's the race that defines legends, and as the world's only motorsports stadium, Daytona International Speedway is the place that redefines what a race can be. You can experience it all and witness the next career-defining NASCAR moment at the Great American Race. But hurry, the 2016 race sold out, so don't miss out in 2017. The Daytona 500, Sunday, February 26th. Guarantee your seats at 1-800-PIT-SHOP or Daytona500.com.
Okay, moving time. First things first, you want someone you can trust with your stuff. Next, you want to make sure there are no hidden fees. That brings us to All My Sons Moving and Storage, a name you can trust with over 4 generations of moving experience. We provide white glove service throughout your entire move. So, whether you're staying close or moving far, dial ** move to speak with a moving specialist today. All My Sons Moving and Storage, where you get the best moving experience, period.
Hey, in South Florida, we got great weather year-round, so keeping your car clean is one of those things that a lot of people try to do, but a lot of times in South Florida, when you get your car clean, what does it do? 3 p.m. that afternoon, it rains, and then you've got those water spots on it. If you take it to Lux Car Wash, you don't have to worry, though. They always have a 48-hour rain check policy. You get it washed, it rains later on the day, don't worry about it. Just take it back within 2 days and they will keep it clean for you. It is one of the best places to go. If you're out there on Okeechobee, just a little bit west of the turnpike, you'll see it right there. They're great for premium cars because they have this hand wash bay where they take extra special care of every single vehicle that comes through. They can also take care of your RVs and your boats, and one of the biggest things that annoys people is the waiting game. But time flies by when you go to Lux Car Wash. They've got free Wi-Fi inside, flat screen TVs all over the wall, and they've got all the food and drink you could possibly ever want. It looks like its own little convenience store. So it's no time at all, and you can be productive while you're there waiting for your car to get expertly cleaned. Go check it out right there on the Okeechobee Boulevard, just a little bit west of the turnpike, or online. It's luxcarwash.com, luxcarwash.com.
This is a story about 2 addresses. The first address is a P.O. box. Now close your eyes. What kind of business is this P.O. box? Bleak? Desolate? Lonely? Now imagine a business with a real address, say on a boulevard. Just that word alone. Boulevard. A street with flowers and trees, sidewalk cafes. Now that's an address. Well, that could be your address. Because when you get a mailbox from the UPS store, you don't get a P.O. box. You get a real street address. We'll even text or email you when something comes in. Everything a customer sees and touches about your business tells them something. Want a better address? No problem. Want to kill the accordion? Not a problem either. United Problem Solvers. Come see us at the UPS store. The UPS store franchise locations are independently owned and operated. Services, pricing, and hours may vary. See Center for details.
Hi, this is Jason. I'm a graduate of the Connecticut School of Broadcasting. They've got 2 South Florida campuses, one in North Palm and one in Miami. Now, Connecticut School of Broadcasting has placed thousands of grads in all types of media careers. If it's TV, video editing, producing, sports reporting, radio, corporate communications, or any of the hundreds of jobs that require media skills and you want to get started right away, CSB is the proven alternative to a 2 or 4 year college. You get the training you need. I know I did, and I got it in just months without decades of student debt. At the Connecticut School of Broadcasting, you'll learn by doing all types of stuff from South Florida media professionals, people who work in the industry every single day. Just bring your creative passion and your drive to succeed and get started. It really is such great fun. Check out the first day at CSB video at GoCSB.com. That's GoCSB.com. And schedule a studio tour. Got a school right here at North Palm Beach, and they've got one in Miami. Call 800-TV Radio or visit GoCSB.com. Day or evening classes start in March. Find out more today.
Expand your horizons in nautical miles with Celebrity Cruises Sail Beyond event. For a limited time, everyone in your stateroom enjoys free drinks and Wi-Fi and saves up to $150 on award-winning vacations in Alaska and Europe. Celebrity Cruises, rated best premium cruise line 9 years running. Call 1-800-CELEBRITY or your travel agent by February 28th. Offer applies to select sailings. Guest selects from beverage, Wi-Fi, or other offer amenities. Other restrictions apply. Ships registry Malta and Ecuador.
Shop unique, eclectic furniture and home decor at Dizzy Rock Furniture in Delray Beach. Shop home accessories, wall art, gifts, lighting, and so much more. Their showroom is located at 3860 North Federal Highway in Delray Beach, or shop online at dizzyrockfurniture.com.
Just doing a little bit of inventory on all the different ways that I had to watch great programming. And I took a really good hard look between Xfinity and DirecTV and compared. And there's one big thing that stands out when it comes to Xfinity versus DirecTV, and that is the DVR. I realize I don't watch a lot of live programming, so if I don't have a great DVR, what's the point? Why would I have DirecTV? With DirecTV, you don't get the DVR. You can't record your shows. You can't watch on your own time. You can't pause. You can't rewind. You can't fast forward when you're watching a show. And if you've got the Direct Now, you've only got 72 hours to watch your show before they all go away. When you've got Xfinity, you can stream live. You got the DVR. You can get it on an app on your phone, take it wherever you want. And even with DirecTV, right now, the subscribers don't even have access to ABC, NBC, Fox, or even CBS. So get with the program and get with Xfinity, where you can stream on up to 5 different devices at the same time. You also get that DVR with the voice-controlled remote. It's the coolest thing ever. All you need to do is just call 1-800-XFINITY or go to xfinity.com today. You not only get all that great stuff, but also those Wi-Fi hotspots nationwide, so you're not using up your data. So get away from DirecTV. Let's go Xfinity, baby.
For responsive legal help, call Anna Jar Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios, this is 97.9 WRMF, Palm Beach.
All right, guy, but you need to call out. Somebody doing something just ain't right. Somebody not being cool. Well, that's what we're all about here today. Jaybird, I know you got somebody you need to put on blast here today. Who you talking about and for what?
The Uber, man. I was supposed to be at the parade by 1 o'clock, so I Ubered right at 12 o'clock, right at noon.
Yeah.
And it said, okay, your ride will be there in 10 minutes. Right at the 9th or 10-minute mark, they canceled on me. So now you're 10 minutes behind. So I get another Uber. The same thing happened again. So now you're like 30 minutes behind because...
Very good.
Yeah. Is that a valid excuse to being late to something?
I mean, I guess, but...
I did it in plenty of time. The Ubers were the reasons why I could not get to my destination, and I did not have a working vehicle at the time.
Have you tried Lyft?
No.
I have a lot less drama with Lyft.
Yeah.
But is that, as a boss, though, is that a legit excuse if that's how you're getting to an event?
I don't know, because the only thing that I would say is I think it's been around long enough, and it seems like, whenever you're taking like the Ubers and things like that, you got to add a little bit of time, and that, may be the one big inconvenience as opposed to driving yourself.
I did that. I made sure I did it 30 minutes before. It doesn't take that long to get to the fair.
Yeah. I don't know. I would, but if I were a boss and you're continually late because of Uber, then I'm like, all right, I'm going to put that on you. I give you a couple grace periods, maybe 1 or 2, but after about like the 3rd or 4th, I'm like, all right, You got to figure it out.
What's your rating as a passenger?
It's good. She asked me that. She thinks I got a low rating, and I do not. I got a very, very good.
Because sometimes they'll accept the ride and they'll look at your profile and they'll be like, "Oh, I don't want to get this guy."
No, don't even throw that out there. My rating is great.
Yeah.
Great rating.
Seems like there's a lot of fighting, a lot of drama going on between Uber and Lyft right now. I know like, just even over the weekend, all celebrities, caught up in everything political. We're like, delete the app for Uber, and you got to get rid of it.
Why got to delete Uber?
The guy who's the CEO tweeted out some support, I think, for all the stuff that's going on with Trump's latest order. So.
I have support for not drinking and driving. So
yeah.
Uber, Lyft, whatever it takes.
Right?
I'm not deleting any of them. Because sometimes in my neighborhood, Uber won't come pick me up, but Lyft will. Everybody will drive me home because I live so far.
Yeah.
But some won't come get you. So don't delete any of them.
It's just annoying because there's nothing to complain to. You can't even complain. You just have to take it.
Mm-hmm.
I got somebody I'd like to call out, Kev.
Yeah.
So my mom moved over the week.
Yeah.
And this moving company she used was horrendous. It was a big move. They were supposed to bring 3 trucks. They only brought 2 and had to make 2 trips. And they got mad about it and took it out on my mother by basically, she's disabled. They rushed her out of the house to the point that she hurt herself. They left half her stuff in the driveway for hours while they moved it, and they broke. I mean, from armoire glass doors, shattered them bowls, destroyed half her furniture. Horrible moving company.
Let me guess, you didn't use Greek moving and storage.
Went a little bit cheap, and
you can't, man. Why didn't you go through Greek?
She set it up kind of last minute because she just found a place, and these people were so awful. I mean, I heard the guy yelling at her in the background to get going because they had to go, and it was just because they didn't bring what they needed. They were the ones who said they needed 3 trucks. They didn't even bring it, and then they took it out on her, which is horrible. And like I said, they destroyed half the furniture. I mean, that's hot under the collar.
That's one of the big complaints I hear is people not getting the right moving company. That kind of stuff happens.
And there's so many shady ones. You really do get what you pay for.
Yep. Let me see. Hey, guys, this is Kyla from Miami Gardens. She sent us in a text. She said, I want to call out the woman last week who mocked my autistic daughter, who is only 6 years old, while we were shopping, and then proceeded to tell me that I did something wrong that made the devil take over my child's brain.
What the hell?
And I can cure with a simple diet, and she knew what caused it and how to fix it. Yeah, people who think that they can summarize up people's lives and the problems that's going on, and they've got the solution for them so fast. It's just, come on now.
That's insanity.
Yeah, keep that in mind when you see me in public. I can't help the way I dress.
Somebody sent a text too. I'd like to call out my ex-husband's girlfriend and her drunk mom. They showed up at my daughter's baby shower this weekend, walked in, didn't say hi, how are you? What a great job you've done. They walked right over to the Mimosa and Bloody Mary bar. They had all these drinks all in front of them at the same time. Apparently when they left, they didn't say thank you. We had a great time or anything like that.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, once WT, always WT, she said.
These girls came for the drinks and nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that is the best part of a baby shower, right?
Somebody said, I want to call out the jerks who let their dog run around with no leash and no owner in sight in my neighborhood. I'm tired of narrowly avoiding stepping on crap and having them run up to my son who's allergic and afraid of strange dogs. I know it's cold, but that's too bad. Get a baggie and get off your butt.
Do you like that if somebody is letting their dog poop and they never, ever clean it up? You've asked them to. Are you cool with filming them and putting it on the internet to shame them?
Yeah, if they're doing it, especially if it's like your property or an area you have to walk through, take a video of
They're not
them.
responding to anything else. You've asked them nicely. I know you're not a big fan of that, but if someone does not back down, they're pooping all over the place.
Yeah, I think that's, some awful stuff, when people do that. I mean, you got to be cool with your dog. You got to take care of your dog. I did hear an interesting conversation. These two people were talking about letting your dog off the leash. And the one person was saying, look, I got a very well-trained dog, and my dog is fine. Like, he obeys the voice commands and all that kind of stuff. The other person said, you're a horrible person for doing that. You're an awful dog owner because you never know where your dog might wind up. Your dog might run over to something that it shouldn't. Your dog could run into traffic. Your dog could come upon another dog that, doesn't take kindly to it. I was like, I didn't know it was that big a deal, but, I mean, they really, were up one side and down the other with this guy for letting his dog off the leash and run around.
Well, if you're at a park
and it's like at a park,
if your dog's off the leash and it starts to jump on you, what's the ruling on that?
If you have a well-trained dog that doesn't do that kind of stuff, do you still have to keep your dog on the leash?
And because a dog's well trained, does it mean it's not going to try to hump someone's leg? I don't know.
Dog's gonna be a dog.
Yeah.
So
I guess that's what they were saying. So
I thought at the dog park you could let him go loose, though.
Just don't go running on the dog beach with your headphones on because dogs will jump on you and you think you're being attacked.
Let me see here. Somebody just let me know the situation with the Uber. Yeah, they called for the Uber deletion because they broke the picket line at JFK. Lyft, on the other hand, is donating $1 million to the ACLU over the next 4 years. That's what that was about. Somebody said I wanted to call out my niece's first grade teacher for telling her telling her something about unicorns, and she said unicorns are not real.
Damn it.
Aww.
She then started to go on to other things like leprechauns and even Bigfoot.
Oh, hell no. What school is this? I'm picketing.
How dare you say Bigfoot is not real? They're calling him out for that.
I would love to picket that school with all these Bigfoot signs.
Yeah.
Was it local?
Yeah, I think it is local.
I mean, if ever there was a cause to get behind.
Oh, my God. That teacher would be like, what the hell is going on?
There's a guy picketing what?
Mm-hmm. Somebody says, I want to call out my 3-year-old for using my computer as a piggy bank by putting coins inside the CF drive.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. And also, Jack would like to call out Virginia, Ashley, Steve, Jerry, and the rest of Little Smiles for doing a great job over the weekend at the Taste of Little Italy. So.
Yeah, unfortunately, it had to get canceled on Sunday because of weather, but Saturday was epic.
Yeah.
It was so fun. Raised so much money for Little Smiles, so thank you so much to everybody that came out.
Mm-hmm. All right, you can always get a hold of us. You can call 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. Ann is on here from Jupiter. Ann, you got to call somebody out here today?
Yes, I do. Happy Monday, everybody. This is a good call out.
Good. Okay.
Friday, and I don't know if I'm allowed to say the name of the business because it's a good one.
Go ahead. Go
Friday,
for it.
I went down to this great little takeout Mexican place on Lake Worth Road. I work down this way.
Mm-hmm.
And to pick up 2 pounds of carnitas to bring over to our friend's house Saturday night. They have really good food at this place.
Mm-hmm.
So I get all my food. The guy brings it out to me, and I go to pay, and I go to hand him a credit card, and he's like, oh, you don't have cash? And I go, no. And he says, well, the girl who does the credit card machine's not here. Can you come back tomorrow? So I said, well, I live in Jupiter, so, you know, it's kind of hard to come back. I said, but I work down this way. I can come back Monday.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, okay. And I'm like, do you want to take my name and number? No, don't worry about it. Just come back Monday.
Okay.
I'm like, really? Are you sure you don't want to take my name and number? I just couldn't believe that this guy was just, oh, yeah, come back Monday. So, you know, who does that nowadays? Nobody
Yeah,
trusts
that's
anybody.
really kind of cool because you're right. In today's day and age, you don't trust anybody, and there's nothing like that for somebody to actually have faith in somebody else. It's really kind of cool and refreshing. It's almost like, yeah, it does. It confuses you because you're like, wait, hold on. Like, you actually trust me? There's something going on with that, so that's very cool. Thank you for that. Again, hashtag be cool if you got something positive for anybody you want to share. Well, I thought we were going to be able to end this thing on Friday, but I guess we're not. Mind Bomb Trivia.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't end it until we get it right.
That's it. Honestly, it's the contest I want to have end. Can Jaybird get today's question right? I'll give it to you coming up next on the KVJ Show. All right, Ken, Jaybird cracked the code here at Mind Bomb Trivia. That is your question here today. All right, as soon as he gets it right, we get to end this silly game. All right, here's today's Mind Bomb Trivia question for you. Are you ready for this, Bird?
I'm so ready.
Okay. How can you lift an elephant with one hand? All right. Let you think on that, stew on that for a second.
Do you know that, Virginia?
No. I'm over here going, what?
Yeah.
How do you lift an elephant?
Geometric properties, density, weight, distribution, gravity. How do you pull off something such as that? We'll see if Jaybird can crack the code on the Mind Bomb Trivia question coming up next.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Can you turn your microphone off if you're going to try to do the math? He's over there loudly trying to figure it out. Coming up in your dirt. If you're curious about what Lady Gaga is going to do for her Super Bowl halftime show, we know, and we'll give you some of the details coming up in your dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
All right, here's the Mind Bomb Trivia question of the day. How can you lift an elephant with one hand?
How can you lift an elephant?
How do you do that?
There's like a worm of like a portal of information that you have to really kind of zone in on to get these questions. Does that make sense?
No.
All right. It didn't feel good explaining it.
No.
What about the worm?
Nothing. Shut up, Jason.
Okay. All right, there are some people that are texting in that have cracked the code on this.
They've cracked it.
Yeah.
Okay, is it? It's not a math question. It's just easy logic, isn't it?
Well, it could be. No, it could be a math question. It could be a logic question. It could be like if somebody presents you with this puzzle, then how do you handle it?
You gotta think like the people at Google, Virginia, outside the box.
Oh, I don't know if I have the brain power to think like Google, Jaybird.
Could you please repeat the question one more time?
Yes, absolutely. The question for Mind Bomb Trivia today: how can you lift an elephant with one hand?
With one hand?
Yeah.
Is it like a hand of cards? See, that's what you have to think of.
Mm-hmm.
Little things like that.
Now you're playing cards with an elephant?
Well, you just have to think on that level, like it's outside the box.
That's kind of what it is. Yeah. You gotta think outside the box here on this.
So smug. Look at him.
What? Okay. Well, a couple people are throwing out their answers here.
Do you have an answer?
I do.
I do too. All right.
Oh, you got an answer already. Okay. Virginia, what is your answer?
My answer is put him in an elevator.
Put him in an elevator.
That's good. The one, yeah, okay. Like a lever of some sort.
Yeah, boom, and then you just one hand, you just hit the
floor too.
That's right.
Ladies lingerie.
Is she right?
Bam. I don't know. Maybe she is. What did you put, Jaybird? What's your answer?
Okay, I thought it was like trickery. It's a stuffed animal elephant. It's one hand. It's an elephant. It's stuffed.
Okay.
That's a viable answer.
And then with one hand, you could easily, because of the weight. Yeah, you're
That's
not
why this
talking
game-
about it's not a real.
That's why this game is a little flawed because you've got several
Yeah,
different.
somebody texted that in. They thought the same thing, a stuffed elephant. Yeah.
Yeah. So technically, I'm right, and so is Virginia.
Okay.
We just mind bombed you.
It doesn't feel like we did.
What's the answer? Let's judge this answer.
Well, the correct answer that I was looking for, that Rosa sent a text in, and some other people did as well. I got some 954. She's from the 305. Rosa says, elephants do not have hands.
Wait, what? Wait, read the question again.
How can you lift an elephant with one hand?
How can you lift the elephant with one hand?
Yeah, well, you can't lift an elephant because they don't have hands.
Oh, okay. We have officially jumped the shark on this mind bomb game. Come on, man.
It's a riddle. It's the puzzle.
You can't say we didn't get it right. I got him. Whenever you're ready.
There might be multiple answers. Yeah.
I've got a mind bomb for you whenever you're ready.
I'm ready for it right now.
We don't have to do it today if you don't want it.
No, I'd love to hear it. I think it'd be a good time to do it because if we do it today, then we don't ever have to do this thing again.
Okay, really quick.
Yeah.
A surgeon is driving their daughter in the car, just driving around, and they get into an accident, and the surgeon dies dead. The girl is hanging on for dear life. They roll her into the operating table, and she's there. They go, she needs to get an operation. If not, she's going to die. The surgeon walks in to operate on the daughter and says, I can't operate on her. This is my daughter. What?
Is there a question in there?
Who is the surgeon?
I thought the surgeon that was her dad died.
The surgeon. Well, that's the mind
Could
game.
her mom be a surgeon?
What's your final answer?
Oh.
The mom could be a surgeon, too.
All right, you got it. Damn it.
If he gets yours right, do you have to give him a prize?
I don't know, man.
Maybe we just have to kill it.
Did you know that, or have you heard that before?
No.
You just
He
figured,
just figured it out.
You figured it out?
Yeah.
All right, I'm backing off.
He knows he's outmatched.
Dirt of the day. It's the KVJ. Dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away. Cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
He can't believe it. He's like, wait, you actually used your brain?
Oh, whatever. We used our brain for the Bronx.
And we got it wrong.
The Bronx is weak.
You know, you're right. Maybe there's a couple different answers on that one.
Come on.
Yeah.
Coming up in a second, we have some details about Lady Gaga's Super Bowl halftime performance. What can we expect? We'll get into that in just a second. Before we do that good stuff, Selena Gomez and The Weeknd had a nice weekend. They traveled to Florence, Italy for a getaway vacation. There was also some pictures at the tail end of last week showing all of them with their friends at Dave & Buster's in Los Angeles. They say Selena looks very happy, very relaxed, holding hands with The Weeknd as they warmly enjoy each other's company. It sounds like this relationship is definitely kicking up a notch. In other news here, did you realize on top of great looks, quarterback skills, Tom Brady also speaks Mandarin Chinese?
Of course he does.
Here he is, wishing you a happy Chinese New Year.
你好，我是 Tom Brady，感谢师祖，爱国主，新年快乐。
Sounds very natural.
Right. He is a robot.
He sounds like he's reading.
And finally here, Lady Gaga is revealing some of the stuff that she's going to be doing at her Super Bowl halftime show. Fans can expect a performance that spans her career. According to her sources, she's going to do stuff from early in the career, mid stuff, current stuff, and we're hearing rumors that she wanted to be on the roof of is it a dome in Texas? What is it?
Yeah, I think it is a dome. I'm not sure if it opens, if it's a retractable roof, but yeah, it definitely closes.
She says, I can't wait to do a great show for the world. So we will keep you posted as we get more details. Will she be on the dome on top of the roof? That's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day, brought to you by Paws in the Park. It's a puppy festival, and it happens next Sunday, the 12th of February, right there at the downtown West Palm Beach waterfront.
It's time for viral audio.
So hide your kids, hide your wife.
Double rainbow all the way across the sky.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Well, you had that Miss Universe pageant go down last night, and Steve Harvey didn't do it right last year. Will he nail it this year?
There are two women left, France and Haiti. Please join me over here. The new Miss Universe is France.
There you go, and it actually was Miss France.
Yay!
Yeah, here's how Steve Harvey signed off the show.
I'm Ashley Graham. Good night or good morning from Manila.
And I'm Steve Harvey, and I got it right. Good night, everybody.
He's so excited. I got it right. Very nice. Well, there's a weather reporter that was talking a little bit about Adam Driver. He's the one that was in the last Star Wars movie, not the Rogue One, but he's kind of like the new bad guy.
Kylo Ren, baby.
Yeah. And she says an oddly incestuous type comment and then gets cracked up about it.
She was acting like we were talking about Ryan Reynolds or something.
I think he is one of the funniest people on earth. Although, I guess you have to watch the show Girls to understand, but
yeah, that's never going to
He
happen.
is
Never.
hilarious.
Not enough money in the world.
He kind of looks like my brother, too. Maybe that's why I give him a... You go, dude.
What?
All right. What? I didn't say he was cute. I didn't say that. All right. Let's talk about the weather. 60 degrees. I'm like sweating.
Oh, there you go.
It goes on for another minute and a half.
Yeah, it really did. I was like, all right, calm down. Calm down. And Carrie Fisher, this is an interesting request that she has. In 2010, she was asked about things that are oddly post-mortem, and she had a weird request of Harrison Ford, what she would want to have him do for her Oscar death reel moment.
Have you talked to Harrison since that?
Yeah, I just saw him on Oscar night at some party. And I asked him, you know how they have the reel on all the people that died?
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
I asked him if he would be in my death reel. And if he would sing.
He would sing?
Yeah, that's just something I want. He's going to sing Melancholy Wookie. No.
You have the two picked up. Have you ever heard Harrison sing? I don't think I've ever heard him sing.
No, and I don't think we're missing much.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like she's snacking on something.
It really does. Hey, can you blame her? Coming up here on the KVJ show in just a bit, going to see how well you guys listen.
What?
Yes. I figure it's about time that maybe we gave this a try. You're going to be rewarded for listening well. You got to really kind of stretch out and listen to this. You know, in fact, this is becoming something that a lot of people are doing. They are listening to their audio faster, because of the apps that are out there where you can listen to audio. They'll put it on 1x speed or 2x speed. And so these people, because we're all so busy and trying to do all this kind of stuff, like TED Talks and things like that, people are trying to get all this information and learn from podcasts. So they speed it up so they can get the information even faster.
Oh my gosh, that makes my head want to explode.
Yeah, it might. But are you really retaining any of the information?
You can't be.
Yeah, I've got 3 requests of both of you. We've taken the audio and we're going to speed it up. I don't know, see who can do a better job of listening and doing.
Oh, this is my game.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
We'll see who scores better coming up next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher Volvo Cars of the Palm Beaches, Okeechobee at Palm Beach Lakes Boulevard. Schumacher, come join the family. Very slow traffic this morning throughout Vero Beach as officials continue to tow a small plane down I-95 southbound that made an emergency landing there earlier this morning. You'll start seeing delays when you get to State Road 60 on I-95 southbound. We also have accidents in Palm Beach County on I-95 northbound in Boca Raton just before Palmetto Park Road, as well as in Broward County. We have 2 accidents, I-75 southbound at Pines Road and an accident on the Sawgrass Expressway northbound right where the expressway ends and becomes Southwest 10th Street. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
Need a new air conditioner? Turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air today and save up to $1,700 on a new Carrier system. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
How would you like to say bye-bye to shaving, waxing, and tweezing forever? Well, the pros at Body Details True Laser Hair and Tattoo Removal are making it super easy to do just that. In honor of the new year and a new, sexy, smooth, prickle-free you, Body Details is offering up to 60% off laser hair removal. Plus, they're the only company that gives you a free lifetime guarantee. So no excuses, ladies and gentlemen. Visit bodydetails.com. That's bodydetails.com to schedule your free laser hair removal consultation today.
There is a world like no other world, full of new adventures and beloved classics. And for a limited time, Florida residents can experience magical moments in the Walt Disney World theme parks with a 3-day Florida resident Discover Disney ticket. That's 3 days for just $139 plus tax, 1 theme park per day. Explore nighttime safaris, take a spin on Toy Story Mania, have a blast on epic Star Wars adventures, or enjoy new nighttime magic at Cinderella Castle, or use your Discovery Disney ticket for seasonal Epcot events. experience. Go to DisneyWorld.com/Discover Disney today. So why wait? Discover just how endless the magic can be. Ticket valid 1/4 to 6/9/17. Not valid at Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park 5/27 to 6/9/17. Proof of Florida residency required. Non-transferable and excludes activities events separately priced. Must be purchased by 6/5/17.
February 20th through 26th, the world's best golfers return to the Honda Classic at PGA National and come face-to-face with the treacherous Bear Trap. For you, there's only one sanctuary with perfect views of the golf action, the Gosling's Dark and Stormy Bear Trap Pavilion. Catch all the excitement as you enjoy Gosling's rum specials, premium food offerings, and stadium-style seating. For tickets to the Honda Classic, including access into Gosling's Dark and Stormy Bear Trap Pavilion, visit thehondaclassic.com.
New Look Boca is happy to announce the return of one of South Florida's most sought-after surgeons. Dr. John Neese has returned with privileges to do surgery in both Boca Raton and Fort Lauderdale. Dr. Neese joins a roster of 10 top board-certified surgeons with medical degrees from colleges such as Harvard, Cornell, Columbia, and Miami, who are privileged to do surgery for New Look Boca. New Look Boca has 3 surgeons that have spent the past 2 years honing skills for fat transfers to both the buttocks and breasts, and the art of liposuction, both under general and local anesthesia. Other board-certified surgeons specialize in breasts, mommy makeovers, and facial procedures. New Look Boca even has specialists in gastric sleeves and vaginal rejuvenation. Best of all, New Look Boca guarantees everyone can afford the procedure with their lowest price guarantee. Cash a problem? New Look Boca guarantees everyone financing for any procedure. Great specialists, lowest prices, guaranteed financing. Don't miss out. Call for your free consultation at 561-894-4444. That's New Look Boca, 561-894-4444.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
Lift.
This Valentine's Day, show that special someone you appreciate everything they do with a gift from Massage Envy. Get a free $25 promo card when you buy $100 in gift cards, or a free $50 promo card when you buy $150 in gift cards. Because that brand new couch
Wait, stop.
didn't move itself into your living room. Massage Envy. Limited time offer. See locations for restrictions and details. Promotional card expires May 31st, 2017.
You're ready, right? Ready to get back to a healthier you. Ready to go from whatever your I'm good is to whatever your I'm great is. This isn't about setting world records, although that would be cool. This is about starting. That's all you gotta do. UFit Health Clubs knows that you can decide to start on your own time at your own pace. And whenever you're ready, UFit is ready. Right now you can join UFit and get February free. See club or ufit.com for details. Offer ends January 31st. UFit Health Clubs. You ready?
If you've struggled with weight loss, I have tried just about every program under the sun, so I speak from experience on this one. Quick weight loss, for me, was the easiest, the best way I'd ever found, and I still, to this day, use the things that I learned courtesy of Quick Weight Loss. They taught me so much about food, about what to do, what not to do. They've been doing this now for over 35 years. They know their stuff, and I love the fact that I had a team around me, guiding me, coaching me, not settling for anything less than success. They also guarantee results, and right now, lose up to 30 pounds, plus get 30 days, $30. Kids join free when parents sign up. Some conditions do apply. There's no prepackaged meals, no gym visits, 17 locations from Miami to Vero. So for one near you, just dial ** quick on your mobile phone. That's ** QUICK for a free consultation. They'll even text you back with more savings. Message and data rates do apply. So again, dial ** quick on your mobile phone for quick weight loss. Call them ** quick.
Auto accident? Gordon and Donner, 333-3333.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Subway.
I'm meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News. The sun is up, a few clouds overhead, and temperatures are still cold. On this Monday morning, we're going to be in the 50s through 9 a.m., reaching the mid-60s by lunchtime today. Very chilly day. The sun out through the afternoon will only warm us up to a high of 68. Now tonight, clear skies and colder, 45. I'm CBS 12 meteorologist Chris Farrell.
It's Subway Restaurant's Footlong Fest. Enjoy any footlong for $6 like rotisserie-style chicken or Italian BMT. Limited time at participating restaurants. Additional charge for extras and deluxe, plus applicable tax. May not be combined with other offers and coupons.
What's hot now on the KVJ show?
I was talking about that whole dog on a leash thing, and somebody texted us in that was a trainer and said, there's a law about that, so you really need to keep your dog on the leash. So I guess that's kind of the way it goes.
Even at the dog park.
Yeah, well, any place that you have it, and I think even at the dog park, they do recommend it. She said, well-trained or not, it does not matter. The dog belongs on a leash unless in a leash-free designated area. Your dog may be well-trained. That doesn't mean it won't be put in a dangerous situation that you holding a leash could have saved your dog from. Car, loose dog, wild animal. So, bottom line, it's called a leash law because it's the law. So.
Yeah, what if your dog's going through depression? It's kind of feeling a little squirrely.
Yeah.
You want it on a leash? You want to be all right, never mind.
Thanks.
But if you do have a dog and you love dogs, bring the leash, but bring it out to Paws in the Park, West Palm Beach Waterfront Park. It's going to be happening coming up Sunday, February 12th. Not this coming weekend, but the following on Sunday, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. 20 local nonprofit animal shelters on site. They got dogs, cats, rabbits. They've got a dog pool, a racetrack, a pet photo booth, a pet psychic is all going to be out there. Bounce houses for the kids, too, so there's something for everybody. That's not this Sunday, but next Sunday, February 12th at the West Palm Beach Waterfront Park. It's Paws in the Park.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
How well do you listen? Can you really pick up stuff? A lot of people today, we try to cram so much into our life now. People are listening to their audio even faster. The rate at which I'm speaking isn't fast enough. Even if I speed up my voice, it's still not fast enough for some people. They want to hear everything like super fast, Virginia.
I can't. My brain's not working fast enough.
Yeah.
Especially on a Monday. Who wants to hear stuff that fast?
One of these days, honestly, I think all of our heads are just going to explode. Because we try to cram so much in there. We're like going, oh.
It's too much.
I know, right?
I watched my daughter yesterday, and I think that she's a prime example. She's cooking, so she's reading the directions how to make something off of her computer. She's watching a TV show on her phone while she's cooking, and then she told me if I would turn on the TV as well because she wanted to get another show going.
Yeah, my kid does that too. He sits there and he has two things going at once. I'm like, one or the other, man. What are you doing? Like, how can you even try to focus on both?
I can't wrap my brain around it because it makes me ache in the brain.
This is going to be my game. My mind feels very crisp today.
It does.
It does. I feel very on point.
You've been kind of showing off all day, so okay. Let's see if you can keep it going here. All right, this is the Speed Listening Challenge. Now, in each of these, I have given you 3 requests, and you will get a point for each. Perfect score is 3 points.
Do we say what we're doing, or do we just go and do the how do we win?
They are things that you can do, and they're pretty much audio requests that I ask of you. Things that I would like for you to accomplish. Now, you cannot write this down.
Okay.
You have to also work your memory, but you have to get your brain going. 2 things it's required of. To 1, hear, comprehend, and then retain, and then you got to redo.
Expectations are low. I'm not going to lie.
Okay.
Speak for yourself.
Jaybird thinks he's going to crack the code on this.
Crisp, #crisp brain.
Yeah?
Yeah, I feel crisp.
Okay. Let's start off with Virginia here. Let's see how well Virginia can listen. Here are the requests. This is the audio. It is sped up just past 2 times the actual speed. A lot of people are listening to their audio at this speed thinking they're retaining stuff. Can you retain? Can you then do these tasks? 3 tasks for you. Tell us one sentence you know in Spanish. Sing the chorus for Don't Cry For Me Argentina in your best opera voice. Make the weirdest noise you can with your mouth. Okay.
Wait. Don't cry for me, Argentina.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know the third one.
Okay.
Oh, I only got 2.
It was the first one that you missed. It was this one. Tell us one sentence you know in Spanish.
Oh, it's so easy. I heard all of them.
Did you hear that one?
Curse in Spanish?
No.
All right.
Thank God she didn't do that one. No, tell us, listen to this. Hold on real quick. One more try to listen. Tell us one sentence you know in Spanish.
Tell us one sentence you know in Spanish.
Yeah.
I missed it.
Okay. All right. Not bad, though. You got a 2 out of 3.
That's too slow. I'm going to nail it. I'm going to go 3 for 3.
You're going to go 3 for 3.
Guaranteeing whatever you play for me, I go 3 for 3.
Okay.
He's very cocky.
If not,
over
Virginia
here.
you can punch me.
Sweet. All right. Can Jaybird listen, comprehend, retain, and then redo. Okay, 4 steps here. Are you ready, Jaybird?
Yes.
Okay, here you go. Here's your request.
Pick the audio picture of somebody getting shot by a machine gun and dying. Give us 10 seconds of your best beatbox. Make a clear distinction between the crying noises of a baby and a girl on The Bachelor.
And then the picture of a guy with a machine gun killing somebody. Boom. Nailed it.
You were actually wrong on the third one.
It was a machine gun?
You kind of got it right, but you didn't hear it all. Yeah, listen to this again.
Pick the audio picture of somebody getting shot by a machine gun and dying.
Pick the audio.
Paint the audio picture. That would have been it.
Damn
That's
it.
what you would have done. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh, is there any more?
No, that's it. You both got 2 out of 3. You both tied
We blew it.
on our first challenge.
Oh, man.
But the good news is I get to punch you.
I guess so.
But I will bring it back. I will try again. This is kind of like the first time. It's kind of like an exercise in learning how to listen.
Where do you want it? The giblets?
No, just anywhere else. Just punch me. But give me a punch. I'll
Punch
make it
him
long.
super fast and do a few of them, actually. Because that's what we're doing here.
All right. How about a neck?
Kind of treat him like a speed bag.
Sure, fine. My neck.
Oh, I wouldn't hit him in the...
No, I'm not going to really hit him in the
don't.
neck.
Oh, well, I mean,
Yeah. Coming up here in a second on the KVJ show. This is kind of an odd thing. Another cheating question. Of course, Kat found something she shouldn't have. We'll find out next. It's really what was the spark in Kat's relationship, but now the spark might have caused an explosion. She has got a problem and is on the edge of her relationship. Could this be a deal breaker for her? Kat, tell me about what was the spark plug in your relationship and what was so great, and how did that kind of lead to where you are right now, not even sure about where to go with your relationship?
Well, my boyfriend and I, we make, videos of ourselves in the bedroom together.
Okay.
I find it, it's fun, it's exciting. We sit back and we watch them together. We have an amazing sex life, and we do it frequently, passionate about it. So, the other day I was going through the file on my boyfriend's computer, where I know he keeps our videos. He always pulls them up, so I know where he keeps them.
Okay.
But listen to this. Along with the folder that had my name on it, there was a folder with 4 different girls' names on it.
Oh.
I looked through the videos, and he made other sex videos with other women.
Okay.
I'm not sure how angry I could really be, because I noticed that he didn't have certain tattoos on yet, so I know it was before my time.
Okay.
But the thing is, I confronted him about it, and he refuses to delete them. he says it's not like photos of other, with girls. It's not photos. So, and even
It's his
when we
collection.
break up, go ahead.
Well, and we talked about this before with regular photos. Should you have to delete photos of exes? And a lot of times we feel like, that's a place and a point in your life and in your time.
If I delete everything and then I get old and senile, I won't remember anything I did.
But you can't see her point, though. It doesn't make his current girlfriend feel good. If she says, please erase him, just erase him. I don't see what the point is.
And you've said, please erase him, and Kat, he refuses to erase those videos?
Right. And he said that if, God forbid, if we were to ever break up, that he wouldn't delete ours either, which really made me feel away. It really made me upset and uneasy. We haven't spoken in 3 days, so I need some perspective. I don't know if I'm being silly or...
You're not being silly.
It really bothers me.
You're not being silly. Your feelings are hurt, and that should not make you feel silly, because this is something that would hurt a lot of people's feelings.
He feels, though, like, well, they're my videos. Nobody's going to tell me to delete my stuff.
So let me ask you this.
Does it make him sound sleazy?
Okay, you find out that Panda has videos of his ex-girlfriends on his computer. Clearly, he's looking at that stuff. Does that bother you? Think about some of Panda's ex-girlfriends. He's watching him and her.
Which ones?
One of the hotter ones.
What's her name?
I'm not going to get into that. It's on his computer. That doesn't bother you at all? You're not turned off?
I am turned off because it's a reality. It's not fantasy like with porn where if your guy's watching porn, you're like, okay, well, he's watching actors. It's not a big deal. If he's watching his past performances with his past girlfriends and he's going there, maybe he's longing for that because he's not getting what he needs from me.
Yeah,
I would internalize that.
He's not looking at Jenna Jameson. He's looking at Jenna from the Ale House he used to date, who's really hot and could do really, really acrobatic moves.
Damn it, Jenna.
He won't delete them. She's asked. He won't delete them. So is this a deal breaker for you? Is this do you stay in a relationship with a guy? Apparently the sex life is great that she has, and she thought it was all awesome when she thought she was the only one making videos with this dude.
I think I'm too sensitive, man. I think I'm just a sensitive cat. That would bother me so much if I knew my girlfriend was looking at her ex-boyfriend's porn stuff.
Who says he is? You don't know that he is sitting down and watching it. You just know that he has it.
Did you ever ask him that, if he still looks at it?
I assume he is. Come on. You refuse to delete it.
I'm sure he's just saving it for his computer storage. Like, why is he saving it, guys?
Maybe he's saving it for a rainy day.
Well, that's what you do on a rainy day. You get down with yourself.
Jaybird knows.
Yes, you get multiple times on a rainy day.
He loves it when the forecast is 100% thunderstorms.
Why is it always raining at your house?
Oh, if it's thundering out, don't come a knocking.
He's moving to Seattle.
Yes, I love a good thunderstorm.
Okay, so Kat's situation here, it's not going to change. He won't delete the videos. Do you make up or do you break up, Virginia? What do you say?
My feelings are really, really hurt. If it stays in my head and I keep obsessing on it, I think I might have to break up.
If she's refusing to delete, if I'm with a girl, she refuses to delete her ex-lover's videos and I'm able to find them, I think I'm too sensitive. I think it's going to stay in my head. I know I know how I am. I'm out. I'm out.
Look, even if he just give you the lip service to say, yeah, you know what, I'm so sorry, and he gets rid of them and he backs them up somewhere else, but they're out of sight, out of mind, and he's not looking at them currently, that's at least enough respect for you that I'd maybe stay in the relationship. But the way he's acting about this, it's so jerky to the point where it's like, he doesn't respect me, so why should you stay with a guy who doesn't care about you and respect you?
Why would I want to be in a relationship with a chick that's not respecting me?
Respect's a big part of
Your
it.
feelings matter, and just the fact that he's not hearing them.
Right, I agree. Yeah, so I'm out. You can sound off your thoughts, make up or break up, toll free. You can call 877 or text 979 WRMF 877 979 9763 here at the KVJ Show. So how would you be if you were Kat and your boyfriend's got a dirty video collection, but it extends back to other girls he was with before you? She's asked him to get rid of it, and he's like, nope, not gonna do it. Gonna hold on to it. Let's say something happens to us. I'm not gonna lose my collection over you. Seems like there's a lack of respect there. Somebody texted and said, oh, maybe she should just accidentally wipe the hard drive clean. How mad would you then be, though? And does he have a right to be mad if that's something that happens? In a sense, she ruined his property. You know, I mean, that's not cool, right?
Right. But she did it for the good of the relationship, too. I mean, like, she's trying to figure out a way to not let this affect her.
Somebody texted and said, I would make up with my boyfriend to at least get enough time to go over there and delete my videos, then I would break up. But how do you know he doesn't have them other places?
Yeah, if he's got them labeled, this cat sounds like he's got them in other places.
Yeah, so there you go. Anyway, so that's kind of my thought. It doesn't sound like anybody's saying, yeah, you should stay with this guy. I think everybody's like, break up, but they're just concerned about your own videos. Like, what are you going to do with those? How are you going to get rid of those?
Isn't there a thing you can do, like whitewash it or something to do to completely have it where it's never, ever going to be seen again?
If he doesn't have it saved somewhere else. But it sounds like this guy has a pretty extensive collection. I'm sure he's backed it up somewhere.
That's, I think, probably the biggest. That's what would concern me most. How do you even know you got rid of it? And then you break up with him and you taunt him and get him mad, and then he's, that's when he's...
Then he puts it up on Pornhub.
Yeah, well, they're getting rules now about revenge porn because it's happening to so many people, and they should. You're right. So
is that your go-to Pornhub?
No, that's the first thing that comes on. Oh, like I'm the only one that gazes at a Pornhub. It's for work.
For work. You got a side job we don't know about?
If you do, boy, you should be making a lot of money.
Yeah, no, that's right. He's buying all the new cowboy hats.
If they paid you to do that, could you imagine how wealthy you'd be?
Oh, I'd be so wealthy.
So wealthy. You guys heard about this new phone scam that's out there?
What is it? If you answer your phone?
Yeah, they say the first thing is the person will ask is they'll say, can you hear me? And when you say yes, they record it, and then they will play that recording when they use your stolen credit card to buy something, and the credit card company calls to confirm the purchase. Are you confirming this purchase? Yes. And then boom, and then there they go. I guess that's good enough. That's how they're working it.
I stopped answering my phone if I don't have the number saved.
I know.
I just let them leave a message. If it's important, they'll leave a message. If it's a scam, they usually don't.
If it's from the sales department, I always let it go to voicemail.
I mean, it's getting to the point where you can't anymore. Like, I got something today, and the thing that's really starting to get me too is all this clickbait stuff. Or just the stuff that is like a Trojan virus type thing.
Yes.
You got to be super careful. We get so many messages, and somebody had sent me one that I'm like, this has got to be...
Was it on Facebook?
It was on Facebook.
Yep, I got the same one.
Okay, it was from this dude, we have this just because of the nature of it. Like, there's a lot of people that, I don't know personally. A guy named Frank, he sent me this a video. And it just says Kevin question mark.
I got the same one.
Yes.
Frank, we're on to you. I did not click it. It was from Frank.
Okay, yeah. And then it says...
I did not click it, and no one should.
And then it says Kevin question mark. It has video Kevin Ralston. It's got, my profile photo from Facebook. And it looks like a YouTube video that has like 900, almost 1 million views. And you're like going, wait, what is that video that has with me? It has 1 million views. Yeah, see it sitting right there. It's probably the same thing. I'll put it on Kvj-Tv.
I completely fell for that. I clicked onto that. If I clicked in it, I'm okay still?
No, you probably are going to get hacked.
Hacked what, though?
That's the thing. I think when you click into it, then that's where they get in and they start, getting access to your information. And
no big deal. It's just your phone, bank account, and Social Security.
Yeah, they can run your computer and all that kind of stuff.
I thought the bank kind of blocks that stuff if there's weird purchases and oddities going on. I thought they call you on that.
Aren't they used to seeing odd stuff on your statement?
That's just it. What is odd?
They call them every day. Hey, some weird purchases on here. No, that's just me.
That same thing that Kevin just said, I totally clicked on there. On Facebook, though, so they can't get into my crap on Facebook.
They can hack your Facebook account, get all your contacts, and
that's not a big deal.
Start sending out messages.
You're not so worried about that?
You don't care.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's just shady.
It is. Well, and that's just the thing. It's like anymore to protect yourself. You know, people probably send you legit things. It's tough because now if somebody sends me a legit video I need to get approval on, if somebody sends me a legit document that I need to click on to get, that's the problem now. I'm not doing it. I'm not clicking on it. And people are like, well, you didn't respond. How rude. And
No, I don't want a virus. I'm not going to click on it unless what people have to do is explain stuff better. If it just says Virginia, question mark, question mark, question mark,
yeah,
I'm not clicking on it.
If they go Jason, question mark, I'm like, oh, sweet. Am I getting a boob video? What is this? I'm easily
all
duped.
he sees is potential.
Yes.
See, you and I, Virginia, we're so negative. All we see is the problems of clicking on the link. Jaybird yet sees all the opportunities.
Even after this conversation, I could still be duped easily.
This is an interesting perspective here. Rose is on from Pompano. We were talking just a minute ago to Kat. Her boyfriend has a dirty video collection, and she willingly makes videos with him, but she went in to check out one of their videos, and boom, in that same file, there's like 4 other girls that are in there. He's not cheating. They're older videos. You can tell by the tattoos.
Yeah, so that's the good news.
Yeah.
But just the fact that he has them.
And she's like, delete them. I don't want you to have these videos. And he's like, nope, not going to do it.
He wants to keep his stash.
Yeah. Rose, what is your thought just basically on relationships in general and what this says about Kat's relationship?
It seems like it's more of a fetish.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that sometimes people might get lost in a relationship, and sometimes they might have some sexual, desires, needs, and wants that they're afraid to express to the other person because they might think that the other person, might think that they're too naughty or too freaky.
Yeah.
And sometimes people are afraid to reveal those things. And maybe this is just something that turns him on, and it's not necessarily that he's still into these people. It's just something maybe that they could add on to their relationship, their sexual relationship. And maybe she might need to open up on her end, too, and let out some of those things, too, to him. And then, who knows?
Do you have any fetishes?
I think everybody has a fetish.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Uh-huh.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Yeah. Uh-huh. All righty. I think everybody has one.
Everyone's got something that turns them on. Oh, yeah.
Really? Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think there is something important in that, too. And you got to try to, because I think relationships do evolve. And as people, you evolve. It's just a natural thing. And you got to try to stay on the same page, whatever that might be. So there we go. If you ever want to get through to us, or you got something you want to get some feedback on, all you have to do is send us an email, mail@kvjshow.com. We'll get to that. You can always call or text, too. It is 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. We've asked this question before, and now we kind of have the answer. We've always talked about that scenario that you are just kind of chilling on the ocean, just, looking out there and getting perspective on your life, and all of a sudden this massive amount of cocaine washes ashore.
We've debated it a lot on this show.
Yeah. What do you do if that big old square grouper comes rolling up? Well, some guy took one part of our scenario and he ran with it. How did it all wind up for him? I'll give you the details coming up next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher Volvo Cars of the Palm Beaches. Okeechobee at Palm Beach Lakes Boulevard. Schumacher, come join the family. Well, some good news. The plane they've been towing throughout Vero Beach is finally off I-95. Traffic starting to move up there again. Bad news, though. Palm Beach County getting very messy on the side streets. We have an accident in Lake Worth. That's on Congress Avenue at Lake Worth Road. As well as in West Palm Beach, we have 2 accidents. North Lake Boulevard at Hall Boulevard and on Palm Beach Lakes Boulevard at Robbins Drive northbound. In Broward County, dealing with a few accidents as well. We have one on I-75 southbound. That's at Pines Road. And a new accident on the 595 eastbound at Flamingo Road. 2 right lanes blocked there, as well as on westbound 595 at Pine Island Road. A right lane blocked there. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
Expand your horizons in nautical miles with Celebrity Cruises Sail Beyond event.
For a limited time, everyone in your stateroom enjoys free drinks and Wi-Fi and saves up to $150 on award-winning vacations in Alaska and Europe. Celebrity Cruises, rated best premium cruise line 9 years running. Call 1-800-CELEBRITY or your travel agent by February 28th. Offer applies to select sailings. Guest selects from beverage, Wi-Fi, or other offer amenities. Other restrictions apply. Ships registry Malta and Ecuador.
There's no better place for new adventures than Busch Gardens. With new discoveries at every turn, where thrills mean so much more. Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay. Come take a spin on our newest coaster, Cobra's Curse. And if you buy a single-day ticket now, you eat free all day. A whole other world awaits at Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay. For details, visit buschgardenstampa.com. Advance purchase only. Parking taxes and service fees not included.
Go faster. Go happier. Go bolder. At Universal Orlando Resort, grab an ice-cold Coca-Cola, and you can go longer. Where the fun is bigger, the thrills are better, the laughs are heartier, the experience is stronger, and your heart beats louder. Transformers, Minions, Spider-Man, The Incredible Hulk, King Kong. You can't have a cooler time. Florida residents get up to 3 months free on any annual pass with a Coke or Coke Zero UPC code. That means more mayhem, more thrills, and more Universal Orlando Mardi Gras with a parade every night from February 4th through March 25th. Visit universalorlando.com for complete details. Offer ends March 29, 2017. Restrictions apply. Entertainment subject to change without notice.
Hey, this is Suits from the KVJ Show, a graduate of the Connecticut School of Broadcasting with 2 South Florida campuses in North Palm Beach and Miami. Connecticut School of Broadcasting has placed thousands of grads in all types of media careers, whether it be TV, video editing, producing, sports reporting, radio, corporate communications, or any of the hundreds of jobs that require media skills, and you want to get started right away. CSB is the proven alternative to a 2 or 4-year college. With CSB, you get the training you need in just months without decades of student debt. You'll learn by doing from South Florida media professionals, people who work in the industry every single day. Talk about making connections, right? Just bring your creative passion and your drive to succeed and get started. Check out the first day at CSB Video at GoCSB.com and schedule a studio tour at the Connecticut School of Broadcasting right here in North Palm Beach or in Miami. Call 1-800-TV-RADIO or visit GoCSB.com. Day or evening classes start in March, so find out more today. Visit GoCSB.com.
Okay, moving time. First things first, you want someone you can trust with your stuff. Next, you want to make sure there are no hidden fees. And that brings us to All My Sons Moving and Storage, a name you can trust with over 4 generations of moving experience. We provide white glove service throughout your entire move. So, whether you're staying close or moving far, dial ***MOVE to speak with a moving specialist today. All My Sons Moving and Storage, where you get the best moving experience, period.
This is Mark, and he's a Scotts scientist. He's always working to make it easier for you to get a thick, lush lawn. Is your grass thin? Are dollarweed and clover creeping in? Mark's here to help with the #1 brand in the South, Scotts Turf Builder Bonus S Southern Weed and Feed. It has the right nutrients to green grass while killing weeds, all in one step. It's so easy it'll save your time and strengthen your grass. This is a Scotts Yard. Pick up Scotts Bonus S today.
You know, MD Now is open 365 days a year from 8 to 8. Locations all over South Florida. They now got 30-plus locations. They're growing and getting bigger and better because they do it right. There's always a physician on site ready to get you all patched up and feeling better. Trust me, I know all about MD Now because we're in there a lot. They know us on a first-name basis now. I have an 11-year-old who's very accident and injury prone. MD Now, though, respects your time. They get you in and out super fast. I love the fact that they're always ready and waiting for you. And sometimes you can even get your medication that you need right there. No extra stopping at the pharmacy. I love that. Go online and find the location nearest you. Listen to some of these excellent testimonials from real patients that have gone in and been happy. This one's from Joseph. It says, from the front desk to the doctors and all the staff, I was very pleased with my experience. I'm telling everybody, take it to MD Now. Find the one nearest you, mdnow.com.
Call your legal team at Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE for a consultation.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios, this is 97.9 WRMF, Palm Beach.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
We talked about this scenario before. You're just kind of like sitting on the beach, looking out the waves, thinking about the world, and all of a sudden this big old bale of cocaine comes washing up on shore. And the kids are excited. What do you do? Me, I'm like, I get out of there because I figure somebody's watching it or something's going on. I don't want to tangle with this stuff whatsoever.
You think the people are watching you, kind of surveying what's going down?
Anything, the closer I get to that stuff, the worse my life is going to get. So to me, I got to run in the opposite direction. Like, I get away from it. Nothing good's going to come from it.
Boring.
Didn't you say you might break off a piece and try to sell it?
I would instantly become a middleman. I would give it to a guy and let him take care of it.
Oh, okay.
And you get a little fee for providing. Okay.
Exactly.
Interesting. Well, you guys answered just like this 32-year-old fisherman in Panama City, Florida. He recently found about 45 pounds of cocaine floating in the ocean. Decided, maybe I get a little middleman in there. Maybe I'll go sell it myself. And he didn't turn it in. And he tried to sell it. Got caught. Now he's facing life in prison.
Oh, see?
Yeah.
But what if he just said, I found it, dude. It wasn't mine. I don't know what happened.
That's what he told the judge. And the judge said, not buying it. Have fun in prison.
He tried to sell it. He got busted.
Yeah,
he didn't do it right.
He didn't
Kevin.
do it right.
Well, who did he try to sell it to? Some guy on the street? Some stranger?
So this doesn't change your answer?
No. Not a bit.
Because you're going to do it better.
Kevin. Of
Virginia.
course I would do it better. This guy did it dumb. Sell it to
How do
somebody.
you know how he did it? You just got caught. You don't know how he got caught.
He obviously sold it to a stranger. I know specific shady people I could sell it to and not get caught.
Why would the people who lost the cocaine be watching the area? Wouldn't they? If they were watching the area, wouldn't they just go down and pick up the cocaine?
No, not so fast because you don't know if the feds are watching, so you want to see what's going on. You don't go rushing right in. They're smarter. That's why they're not spending their life in prison.
They lost the cocaine. It's a big ocean. Trust me, they're not watching it. If they were close enough to see it, they would have got it.
Kevin's going to bring down this operation by being a Boy Scout, by being too nervous, by being
I'm not going to be a part of the operation.
by being too jittery.
Oh, yeah, we're hiding it at your house.
No, there's no chance.
Oh, yeah,
Your house is
I'm out.
Your house is the drop-off point.
Oh,
it is.
They're going to ask me. My boss, Kevin Ralston, made me grab the cocaine. Let me bring in a witness. Here, Ann. Didn't you see it?
Well, there's a 25-year-old guy in Austria who describes himself as shy, but he went a weird path to try to get the notice of a lady that he thought was attractive inside the bar. He asked her to have a drink with him last week, but she wouldn't come outside. So he started thinking, okay, what does a shy guy like me do when there's a lovely lady in there that won't have a drink with me? So he pulled a fire alarm. Then as the people and the patrons of the bar came outside, he decided the best way to try to, quote, impress her was to ride around naked on a bicycle.
Oh, this guy's not all there.
He did, but then apparently his finishing move didn't come out so well because he tried to ride the bicycle through a revolving door and crashed heinously. And you're right.
And he's naked?
And he's naked, yes.
That is a disaster.
Yeah, it is a disaster. He was arrested, and apparently he did not get the gal, so...
Oh, he didn't get the girl?
I know. Shocking, huh? There's a 37-year-old guy who had to leave a casino in Michigan earlier this month after his wife got drunk and wet herself. Then the night just escalated from there. You would think that would be like, okay, we went out, my wife wet herself. No, He then somehow got into a melee with a cop, stabbed him with a pen.
Stabbed
when the casino wouldn't let him back in. Yeah, because he was all upset that his wife had wet herself, and so he goes out, puts her in the car, tries to come back in, and they wouldn't let him.
Oh.
Apparently he might have been a little bit hammered himself.
That is a mess.
There was a guy who was on drugs. He got taken to the hospital in Ohio on Saturday. And apparently while he was at the hospital, he still had some more tricks up his sleeve. So he stole an ambulance, crashed it, and then tried to carjack somebody outside an Applebee's. That's a busy night, isn't it?
Okay, he doesn't quit.
He does not.
Got a lot of energy, that one.
There's a guy in Massachusetts got pulled over in November for going 40 miles an hour in a 30 zone, which, not
That's
too
it?
bad. Yeah.
I mean, really, I do that all the time.
When he was in court on Thursday, he argued that he wasn't going that fast. A deer must have run past the radar.
They are fast.
They are, but apparently the judge didn't buy it. Still got the $105 fine for going 40 and a 30.
If you did put a gun on a deer like that, a speed gun, would you be able to tell how fast it was running?
Sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's awesome. You gotta get a speed gun.
Get a deer. I'd be more impressed by that.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a guy in Canada that tried to slash somebody's tires for parking too close to him on Thursday.
Ooh, that's a bold move.
It is, but his plan backfired because he accidentally stabbed himself in the leg and hit an artery.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is he okay?
He is, but he needed emergency surgery.
You can bleed out like that.
Oh, yeah?
I severed an artery before. No big deal. Okay.
And here's a guy in Ohio whose pacemaker did him in, apparently. He actually got busted for arson because of his pacemaker.
How?
Well, his story was he escaped, a harrowing escape from his house when it was burning down. But when they were able to look at the track of his pacemaker at the time, he had a very calm heartbeat. And they're going, so wait a minute, you feared for your life and you were trying to claw your way out of your burning house that almost crashed down on top of you? Yep. And it didn't elevate your heart rate whatsoever? That apparently was enough to have the judge decide that this guy was guilty of insurance fraud.
Wow.
Yes.
Do you go to the clink for that?
I believe so, yeah. Mm-hmm. Destiny's on the line here from Lake Worth. We were talking about that first story about the guy in Panama City that found the cocaine and tried to sell it, and now he's looking at life in prison. You used to live in the Keys, Destiny?
Hey, yes, I used to live in Key West.
Okay, and you ever hear any stories of cocaine washing ashore there in the Keys?
All the time. So I went down there for college, and the first spring break down there, there was a ton of pot washed up on the shore, and they had to, barricade all the college kids off for, a few hours so they could clean it up.
Yeah.
But then it was I was down there a few months ago, and I guess recently a fisherman was out at sea, and he found a square grouper and picked it up and, went straight to the Coast Guard. And thank God he did, because when he did, they're like, Hal, we have pictures of you picking it up and driving it to us. They plant it out there, too.
They plant it?
Oh, dang.
Entrapment.
No way.
It's a plant.
Oh, my gosh. Wow. Okay, how
I
you...
grew up here in Lake Worth, going on the water. And, when you're on the boat, you're like, what would you guys do if you found it? Some people are like, oh, yeah, we'd sell it off. Never touch it. Don't even... Just tell Coast Guard it's out there. Don't even touch it.
Wow. Okay, how y'all feel about your story now, Virginia?
I don't know. Now you got me a little nervous.
They plan it out there to see if people will come and grab it, and then they bust you.
Shady.
As soon as they pull you over, let's say they pull you over, go, guys, I was going to get someone to eat really quick, and then I was bringing this cane right to you guys. And so you tell them, say it was on the way.
It's on the way.
That's how you probably possibly can get out of it. No?
No, because I don't think they bust you till you go to sell it. That's what they get you for.
Yeah, and what if it's 2 days later and it's just sitting there and you're using it as a coffee table?
You have things to do. Busy time.
You have a lot of free time after
I wonder
that.
how many times that happens, though, where people really do find it and they actually try to sell it.
I don't know. Pretty crazy stuff. Love the stories, though. 877-979-WRMF. 877-979-9763. You can always get a hold of us here at the KVJ Show.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in your Dirt of the Day, Misha Barton has a reason for us. We saw that video of her acting all freaking out. Why? Well, we now know, and we'll tell you coming up in your Dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
You ever stop to think about what celebrities you think might be the absolute best in bed? I don't know why, maybe she wouldn't be, but I think Scarlett Johansson would be, unbelievable.
There's rumors of that she's really good.
Is there really?
Yeah.
You're just making that up.
No, I thought there were rumors of that.
He's hopeful as well.
Yeah, I could, if I had to say probably top 3 in Hollywood, I think that she's up there. I got to put Sofia Vergara up there.
Olivia Munn, some text messages were released from one of her escapades, and holy crud. Wow. Yeah. Uh-huh.
That's why Aaron Rodgers has totally, written off his entire family.
You lock that
for
up.
her.
You lock it up, and you never throw that away. I'll send you a link.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't send it to my regular text message, though. Put it in an email.
It's really good. Denny's can tell. Maybe in the After the Show podcast, Denny's can help describe some of these text messages. Olivia Munn likes to get freaky.
Do you think Angelina Jolie would make a top 10 list?
Not anymore.
Nope. Done, over.
Yeah, I think she's just scary and mean now.
Okay. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a lot of fun.
No.
Stop, I'm scared.
That sounds terrible.
This isn't hot. What do you think about for the guys? If you had to say, Virginia, who would be in the top 3?
I've always fancied Ewan McGregor.
Me and McGregor, or you and McGregor?
No, Ewan McGregor, not you.
He's gonna
you and this guy named McGregor.
I'm like, okay, yeah, now we're talking.
Me.
Yeah,
I knew
me.
it.
Who's this McGregor guy?
He's gonna be boring in the sack.
You think?
He's going to be straight.
I think so too.
Straight up
I'm not
missionary.
feeling that either.
No dirty talk,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be very cold, like a doctor.
Who do you want to take you? Channing Tatum?
Oh, Tatum would work you over. He would twerk on you. He would knock your head off.
All right, well, Kevin's busy with Sofia Vergara. I'll take Joe Manganiello.
Okay, I could see that one.
I'll take the Tatum boy.
Okay.
No, you can have a girl.
Oh, okay, yes. I'll take Olivia Munn.
I know, it's the first one he volunteered.
Olivia, Olivia Munn.
I got a girl, you got a guy, Virginia, he's got a guy.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how it's all set up. Yeah, I'm just kind of curious, who would you put in your top 3 that you would think celebrities, guy, girl, best in bed?
And it's not necessarily people that you are even attracted to. You just think that they would bring it in the bedroom.
They got those kind of characteristics where you think, okay, they're definitely, yeah.
I know you guys aren't going to agree with this one, but do you know who completely brings it in the bedroom? Pat Sajak. Pat Sajak, can he buy a vowel? Oh, yes, he can. Can he buy an O? Yes, he can.
He's got to buy it? Are you saying Pat Sajak is paying for sex?
I'm just saying Sajak can bring it.
I think Sajak's shorter than you.
That means nothing. You don't think short people can be dynamite in the bedroom?
I want a man.
Danny DeVito, there's some rumors about him. An animal.
Kind of a new guy on the scene, but he's going to be everywhere after he plays Aquaman. Have you seen this? Is it Jason Momoa? Is that his name? He was in Game of Thrones. You seen this guy, Virginia?
No.
Oh my gosh, he looks like a savage.
A sexual beast, if you will. He reeks it.
Yeah, I was kind of going, okay, there's no way a romp with that guy is going to be anything tame and peaceful.
Game of Bones when you think of him.
Is he the new hotness?
I would say, I think after this movie, I think in the next... a year from now, when we throw him out, it'll be he'll be one of the top guys.
Chicks dig him.
Yeah, he's jacked and just, he's all man. All right, 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-976, or you can sound off celebrities you think your top 3 list best in bed.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, we now know why Misha Barton was acting so bizarre the other day. We all saw that video of her freaking out and just acting really odd. We at least know what she says went wrong. I'll share that with you coming up in just a second. Before we get into that, though, it could be very interesting here in the next few weeks as Megyn Kelly is preparing to go to NBC, the network. We've heard that she's going to be hosting some kind of daytime show on NBC. But it sounds like what's going to happen is there's going to be a shuffling of the time slots. It could be that she replaces Al Roker and Tamron Hall. It could be that she replaces Kathy Lee and Hoda Kotb. I don't think they've made anything official yet, but it sounds like there's going to be at least some sort of shuffling that'll happen to make room for Megyn. Here's some of that news report.
Megyn announced her plans to join NBC earlier this month, and now ET is learning the network will do some serious shuffling to make room for her. An NBC source tells ET she will either take over the 9 a.m. hour of Today, which is currently hosted by Al Roker and Tamron Hall, or she will host the 10 a.m. hour, which is now occupied by Kathy Lee Gifford and Hoda Kotb. The former Fox News host will reportedly earn around $20 million a year.
Wow. Either way.
$20 million a year.
That's kind of crazy, huh?
That's so much money.
Megyn Kelly is killing it.
Do you think she got that much money because of her feud with Trump?
Yeah.
Didn't hurt.
Yeah.
That became like her catapult.
Mm-hmm.
In other news, it looks like Selena Gomez and The Weeknd are getting closer and closer. Now, last week we had seen those pictures of them on their date night with a bunch of friends at Dave & Buster's. Now we're hearing that they're in Florence, Italy for a little getaway together. Sources say they looked very relaxed and chill and happy. They were holding hands, and you could see they were clearly smitten with each other. And finally here, Misha Barton had to be hospitalized last week, and now she says that bizarre behavior was the result of GHB. She said she went out to party with her friends, and she realized something was not right. She said her behavior started becoming very erratic and intensified over the next several hours. She says that she was drugged.
Okay.
She went out on the evening of the 25th. But those pictures in that video were taken in the daylight.
Yeah, I think she's saying, how long does that stuff stay in your system and affect you?
Not that long.
You're not buying it. It was what you're telling me, Virginia.
Sorry, it does not stay in your system that long.
No.
If she went out and was drugged at night, she would have started acting weird that night. She wouldn't have still been acting weird the next day in the daylight.
Because somebody has spiked her mimosa in the morning.
She got re-spiked twice.
So you think she got all squirrely, acted like that, and then is coming back to say...
Well, she's had emotional breakdowns before where she exhibited very odd behavior. And it wasn't because she was drugged. It was because she was having a mental breakdown.
Didn't she have drug and alcohol issues too?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
Don't not say anything, just saying.
I don't know. I'm just saying that GHB would not still be making her act like that in the middle of the day the next day.
Okay.
Not if you got drugged at night.
Maybe a little suspect.
Yeah.
Dr. Sinicki has spoken.
Look, I know a little bit about it.
Wait, what? What are you talking about?
Good to know we have your expert opinion around here.
Just trust me when I tell you I know what it does.
No, that's exactly why I don't want to trust you.
And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day. Brought to you by Paws in the Park. It happens Sunday, February 12th, downtown waterfront in West Palm Beach. Gather the puppies and make plans to join us.
Bachelor back on tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. A girl from Sunny Isle Beach is really making a name for herself.
I'll tell you why, because she's the only great thing going on The Bachelor this season. Everyone else is boring. Have you been watching it at all?
No. The only one I like is Corinne.
They need
That's the girl.
They need another one of her.
She's from South Florida.
They need someone to step up and get a little crazy like Corinne does, because right now she is running the board.
Mm-hmm. You going to be doing some live tweeting tonight?
Unfortunately, yes, Kevin, I will be.
Okay. You in Denny's?
After you go to the gym with Kevin?
Yeah, today's a really tough day because it is Mexican Monday, it's Bachelor night, and I got to work out with the Brook today. I've been thinking about that all show. Oh,
You should be.
I'm so annoyed.
Yeah, it should be weighing heavy on you. You also got Celebrity Apprentice, Supergirl, Jane the Virgin, and Quantico on TV tonight. Talking about what celebrity would be absolutely the best in the bedroom. Top 3 list. Who would make it for you? Let me see. We got Candy on here from Margate with her top 3. Candy, who makes it for you?
Hi.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Hey. Who you got? What's in your top 3?
Okay, I would definitely have to say number 1 would have to be Antonio Sabato Jr.
Really?
Sabato.
Okay. All right.
And then number 2, there's this Spanish singer named Alejandro Fernandez. I would definitely have to say him.
Okay.
Would be in my second. I mean, he's gotten a little older, but I mean, I think it would still, work.
I think about those Hispanic dudes. Yeah, it doesn't matter. You talk to Julio Sr.
It's true because there's rumors that he's like packing. Johnny Galecki from Big Bang Theory.
Really?
And just
They say that he's packing, so I would want to find out. Hey, is that true?
I do want to put a little footnote here. Just
Yeah.
because a gentleman is packing does not necessarily mean he's great in bed. In fact, many times it's the complete
I don't know. It
opposite.
seems to impress Candy.
I'm just.
She's willing to take a chance.
Yeah.
I'm just
on
letting.
a geek.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
It says it all right there, I think. We got Miguel on here from West Palm Beach. Miguel, your top 3 best celebrities in the sack.
Hey.
Who you got?
Hey, how's it going, guys? Good morning.
Good morning.
Top 3, it's going to be number 1. It's going to have to go to Selena Gomez.
Okay. All right.
Yep. Number 2 is going to be Kate Beckinsale.
She's a good one.
Okay. Solid list so far. Mm-hmm.
And last but not least, it's going to have to go to Mila Kunis.
Wow.
Okay.
That's a great list.
Yeah.
Pretty
Yeah.
solid list. I can't argue with any
You
of them.
can
Like I
tell
said,
he's put some thought into
he
it.
has. That's a really good list.
Can we
Yeah.
get some love for Shakira? Have you seen her move on the dance
Oh,
floor?
absolutely.
I mean, imagine them hips not lying on you.
Yep.
Or actually lying on you.
So she's not lying on you?
It's confusing.
Erica's on here from Jupiter. Top 3 best in bed celebrities. What do you think, Erica?
Number 1, I'm going to have to go with Kit Harington from Jon Snow from Game of Thrones.
Oh, okay.
Disagree. I think he's going to be a very quiet lover, and he's not going to explore.
No way. He's so mysterious and sexy.
No, he's not. He's not taking chances. No.
Okay. I'm leaning to the side that he's going to be better in bed than not.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Kevin's right.
Yeah. I know my men in bed.
Number 2 is Johnny Depp. I mean, come on. Like, really? How can anyone not say Johnny Depp?
Yeah, I don't know anymore though. After the pirate thing, I can't find. He seems.
There's rumors he doesn't shower a lot. Do you like that stank?
Ew, no, that's nasty.
Yeah, I give you Johnny Depp 10 years ago. Okay, what else you got?
And then my third one is a toss between Brad Pitt and Zayn from One Direction.
Okay, Zayn's the new hotness. Yeah, I can see that. He's got dirty little tunes like Pillow Talk. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Kevin, by the way, I have to tell you, you have like the most amazing radio voice. I've been waiting to tell you that forever.
Oh, he's great in the sack.
Well,
Trust me.
Thank you, Erica.
Very sexy voice.
So sexy.
Look at you.
Oh, yeah.
Well, she just said, voice.
Oh, you should see the booty, girl.
Oh, pumpkin booty brings the pain.
Yeah. I got to throw this in here, too. We were talking a little bit earlier about the guy in Panama City. He saw some cocaine floating around, and he thought he was going to be like Virginia and Jaybird and their cleverness. Be like, I got this. I'm going to go sell it and make a ton of money. Oh, no, he got busted. He's looking at life in prison now.
Life?
Yeah. We just heard a call, like in Key West, sometimes they'll even like plant square groupers out there, see people take them, and when they do, they come arrest you.
Not cool.
And listen to this. Wesley's on here from Green Acres. What do you know about some of these square groupers, Wesley?
Well, just be warned when you find one that sometimes they have grenades planted inside of them. So the people plant them there, so when the law enforcement officials pick them up, they'll blow up in their face.
Wow.
I had a friend that found one off of the coast of Palm Beach there, and when they turned it in, that's what they found inside.
A grenade?
Oh, my gosh.
You still taking them chances, Nikki?
I don't know. It sounds less and less appealing.
Yeah. Now you know. Anybody else who was thinking, be like, oh, yeah, I can't wait till I find that square grouper. I'm going to go rich.
You're going to have trouble shaking off a grenade to the face.
Yeah, no, you will. The best thing that might happen to you is life in prison.
Yeah.
So, there you go. All right, lesson be learned, y'all.
Too scandalous to broadcast. It's the KVJ After the Show podcast. Download it daily at kvjshow.com.
If you're looking for a great New Year's resolution, how about better sleep? It gives so much life to your everyday when you have a good night's sleep. And we sleep on the Sleep Number beds because they give you just that, a better night's sleep.
Yeah, me and the Bronc, we were at the Town Center Mall one over yesterday, laying on all those beds. They got some great deals going on. Right now, you can save $300 on an affordable, adjustable Queen C4 mattress.
Absolutely. The mattresses are so great. Not only do you dial up where you want to sleep as far as how hard or how firm the mattress is, but you've also got that Sleep IQ technology that'll rate your sleep from the night before. You can start making adjustments to your lifestyle to make sure you get better sleep.
Go in there, go lay in the beds. They will help you figure out your Sleep Number mapping. They'll help you figure out your number. They'll show you how to use the Sleep IQ technology to pair your bed with your smart device. It really is amazing.
Oodles of a location all through South Florida. I went to the Town Center Mall in Boca.
You can check out a couple new locations too, Northwest Federal Highway in Jensen Beach and North Lake Boulevard in Palm Beach Gardens.
Doesn't matter where you go, just go into the Sleep Number store and tell them the KVJ show sent you in.
Welcome to the Xfinity store. How can I help you?
Hey, thinking about switching to Xfinity. What's this lock and go event I'm hearing about?
Well, it's the perfect time to switch because you can lock in your low monthly rate on the X1 Triple Play all the way to January 2019. Plus, take your entertainment to go.
Wait, so can I lock it in or can I take it to go?
Exactly.
So my rate's
locked in.
Live TV?
Take it to go.
On demand?
On the go.
My locked in rate?
2 full years.
Movies and shows?
On the go, go, go.
So am I locking in a great rate or taking more entertainment to go?
Both. Now you've got it.
Only Xfinity from Comcast gives you more to stream to any screen, plus the fastest in-home Wi-Fi. And right now, you can get started with the X1 Starter Triple Play and enjoy the same low rate of $89.99 a month until January 2019 with a 2-year agreement. Or ask how to upgrade and get $400 back. The Xfinity Lock and Go event ends February 5th, so go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit your local Xfinity store today. Requires enrollment to Equal paperless billing and autopay. Restrictions apply. New customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees including broadcast TV and RSN fees extra and subject to change. After promo, regular rates apply.
If you're ready for a change, New Look Boca should be your first call. New Look Boca offers Tickle Lipo, a minimally invasive but highly effective technique that'll take the inches off and keep them off. Tickle Lipo starts at just $19.99. Reshape your body with breast augmentation from $24.99. Facelifts and fat transfers under $4,000. Or put little to no money down with New Look Boca's Guaranteed Finance Program. The surgeries are performed by board-certified surgeons. New Look Boca also has specialists in lap band surgery for extreme weight loss, plus hair restoration and vaginal rejuvenation. Call New Look Boca at 561-894-4444. That's 561-894-4444. Let Three Forks Prime Steakhouse make it a Valentine's Day to remember. You'll love the Sweetheart menu. Dinner for two starting with the choice of the Three Forks salad or creamy lobster bisque. Savor a perfectly cooked filet mignon with lobster tail and with the chocolate lover's dessert. Available February 10th through the 14th. Three Forks Prime Steakhouse is in Palm Beach Gardens on PGA west of Military. Visit threeforks.com to view the menu and make your Valentine's reservation.
February 20th through 26th, the world's best golfers return to the Honda Classic at PGA National, and we have one of the most exciting spectator venues in all of golf. The Cobra Puma Golf Village is a vibrant scene featuring drink specials and upgraded food offerings, plus spectacular views and stadium-style seating, so you can catch all the drama at the pivotal 17th hole. For tickets to the Honda Classic, including access into the Cobra Puma Golf Village, call 844-8HONDA-8 or visit thehondaclassic.com.
If you're thinking about a new car, your timing is perfect because Raymond Honda has some amazing deals right now. How about true prices, true selection, true service? It's true for you. At Raymond Honda of Palm Beach County, what you see is what you get. A true commitment to your total satisfaction. They have nothing to hide. Over 11 acres of Hondas with true savings and all with true zero leasing. Zero down, zero security deposit, and zero due at signing. How about a new Honda from just $199 a month with nothing due at signing? That's a bottom line deal. Mike Rodriguez and his team, they're dedicated to offering you the best car buying experience out there. True prices, true service, true selection. It's true for you. That's the bottom line. Now, this deal on the Hondas from $199 a month is a 36-month lease program on a 2016 Civic LX sedan. Nothing due at signing, no security deposit. You just do the tax tag and have your credit approved, and you're driving off in a new Raymond Honda car. Go see them in person, 5200 Lake Worth Road in Green Acres, or online at RaymondHondaPB.com.
You're ready, right? Ready to start feeling good again. Really good. Feeling great. Ready to take your workout from I need to lay down for a minute to I got this. Ready to start. Just start. UFit Health Clubs knows that you can decide to start on your own time at your own pace. And whenever you're ready, UFit is ready. Right now, you can join UFit and get February free. See club or ufit.com for details. Offer ends January 31st. UFit Health Clubs. You ready?
Sip up happiness in Dunkin's baked treat flavored coffees and espressos. Chocolatey fudge brownie and creamy vanilla cupcake flavors taste like they're fresh from the oven. Happy sipping with Dunkin's bakery flavored coffees, lattes, and macchiatos. America runs on Dunkin'. Price participation may vary. Limited time offer.
This hour's music is brought to you by the Exergen Temporal Scanner Thermometer.
As a busy parent, taking your child's temperature shouldn't be as stressful as fighting through traffic. With the Exergen Temporal Scanner Thermometer, one gentle scan of the forehead is all it takes. If only the commute were that easy. Pick one up at Walmart or other fine retailers.
If you love the KVJ show, spread the word. Tell all your friends. For Coconut Creek and all of South Florida on 97.9 WRMF.
Something about a Rihanna song, you always know it's Rihanna. Like sometimes artists might surprise you, like, who is that? Like, oh, I had no idea. Rihanna, you always know Rihanna. It just always just sounds like her, the way she sings. That style, baby. It is so easy to find and detect. New tune from her. Got a bunch of new music out. Well, we're talking a little bit about the Celebrity Apprentice stuff that's going on. You've been watching. It's back on tonight.
I am. I'm up to date on it. I'm watching it. It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay. I think they spend too much time in the boardroom. They could edit about 10 minutes down on that.
Who's better, Trump or Schwarzenegger?
It's, without a doubt, Trump.
He's just better. He's a showman.
I think if you're in a boardroom with Trump, you really think he can say something that's going to be like, oh my gosh. I think with Schwarzenegger, you're like, all right, he's just putting this on for the show, and he tries to be mean. It's really, he's a kindergarten cop.
Trump doesn't have to try. He kind of comes off better, huh?
I just think he makes people more nervous in a boardroom.
Sure. I could see it. Well, Schwarzenegger, you might say, is he doing it for the money? Does he need it? I mean, he's had some pretty big gigs, huge movies in the 80s and 90s, governor of California, still doing stuff. You see him, though, lately. He's, doing a TV show now, and he's, like, on commercials for video games. So you'd have to say, does he need the money? And if you look back at another 80s movie star, Sylvester Stallone, who would you say has more money in the bank right now?
Easily Stallone. Not even close.
Really?
Yes. Stallone's got to be loaded, man.
You think more than Schwarzenegger?
Yes.
I mean, didn't their movie careers kind of match up?
No, Stallone blows Arnold away when it comes to better movies. Totally.
I don't know. I thought Schwarzenegger had a pretty good run.
Rocky, 1 through whatever.
Yeah, Schwarzenegger had the Terminator, though.
Cobra.
Terminator 2. He had a solid run. Total Recall.
Cobra, Copland.
Yeah, I hear you, but, I mean, he also had Predator, which is big.
Rambo.
What do you think, Virginia? You'd be the tiebreaker here.
I think that Rocky's got more. I think Stallone's got more. I think Arnold Schwarzenegger, how do you say his name?
Schwarzenegger. Yeah.
I think he makes poor choices, as noted by his sleeping with the maid who wasn't that cute.
So he could have made more money, but he's just done dumber things
I think
with
he's
it.
done dumb things, and I think he probably had to give Maria Shriver a chunk.
See, I think Stallone made more money and is worth more. I already know how much Stallone's worth. I just Googled it. I don't know.
What do you got? What do you got?
He's worth $400 million.
Yeah.
Okay, now let me look up Arnold.
I've got Schwarzenegger at 300.
Wow.
They're that close.
He's got a lot, too.
He does have a lot, but yeah, I was kind of surprised when I saw that. But,
Keep in mind, though, Stallone did start earlier than Schwarzenegger.
He did, you're right, and he had protein pudding, so...
Yeah, that was not a good move, I don't think, on the pudding part. I think he'd be worth $600 million if he did not do the pudding.
That sounds
Protein
awful.
pudding, yeah, I was surprised by it. Yeah, Stallone's got more in the bank than Schwarzenegger, apparently.
So all that money's made from movies. There's not a lot that he made from the governor.
No, I don't think for the public service thing. Yeah, he probably actually wound up losing money. The movies he could have done in that time period.
Yeah.
That's a public service for you. Okay, who's got more money in the bank? Is it Johnny Depp or Leo DiCaprio, last year's Academy Award winner for Best Actor?
It's easy. It's Depp.
Really?
That Disney franchise, he's got all that back money with Disney with Pirates, without a doubt.
Wolf
Depp.
of Wall Street, The Revenant.
Johnny Depp's got
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
He's got
Johnny Depp owns an island in the Bahamas, like a whole big island.
Okay.
It's his.
You think he's got more than DiCaprio in the bank?
I
You're
do,
right.
yeah.
And by a good bit. Johnny Depp is worth $400 million. Leo DiCaprio, $217.
Okay.
So Johnny Depp and Stallone are worth the same amount.
Same amount of money. They're on the same par, yeah. Exact same amount of money. Who's got more money, Julia Roberts or Sandra Bullock?
Sandra Bullock.
Julia Roberts.
Virginia's so wrong on that. I'd bet my face on it.
Julia Roberts got the Pretty Woman thing going on.
Sandra Bullock was the top female actress for a good few years.
I do see Julia Roberts doing like perfume commercials right now, so maybe she is trying to scare up some cash.
Sandra Bullock is worth $200 million. Julia Roberts, $140.
Oh.
She beats her on that.
Okay. Danny Glover, Danny DeVito.
Battle of the Dannies?
Yeah, who makes more?
Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito is worth $70 million.
Okay.
Danny Glover is
Yeah.
worth... Let me type this in my files here.
Yeah.
He is worth computing right now.
You can't play a game you don't have the answer to.
Oh, he does anyway.
$15 million.
They're not even close.
Not even close.
Not even close. What about, I'll give you a game show one. Your boy you mentioned earlier, Pat Sajak, who you think is going to be great in bed, Jay Bird, or Alex Trebek?
It's Pat. No, it's not Pat. He's got to split a little bit with Vanna. It's Alex Trebek.
Trebek is worth $50 million. Sajak worth 45.
Okay, it's close.
It is close.
I'm so happy Pat is a millionaire. He deserves it, man.
Let's talk rockers real quick. Who's worth more money, Dave Grohl from the Foo Fighters or Ozzy Osbourne? Who's got more?
Oh, it's going to be tough. He's got to split some of that money with the band. Ozzy's by himself, and he's been doing it longer.
Yep, had a TV show on MTV.
I'm going to go, you know what? I'm going to say Dave Grohl because they're still viable. They're still selling a lot of albums, and they're touring a ton.
Okay. Ozzy's touring Black Sabbath.
I'll say Ozzy.
I'm shocked. It's Dave Grohl.
Really?
Dave Grohl worth $260 million. Ozzy worth $220.
That's interesting.
Kind of some crazy stuff. Did you see the comments that Ozzy made about his, they talked about him being like, he's addicted to sex.
Yeah, and none of us
addict.
bought it. We were like, okay, whatever. You just got caught.
I love somebody asked him about it. He's like, well, I'm not a sex addict, man. I'm in a rock and roll band. I just got caught.
He did it.
All right, then. There you go.
He owned up to it.
He's like, I just got caught. He's like, groupies and, I got caught.
They only did that whole thing because it was to just make Sharon look good.
Right. Gotta love that.
On her show, The Talk.
Yeah, the honesty of Ozzy. Well, talking Super Bowl action, going to be going down this Sunday. Details on that coming up next. Hey. Here is Super Bowl week, and last night they had the Pro Bowl going on in Orlando, and I was kind of watching all that, and I was like, what a genius move on Disney's part. They usually had the Pro Bowl in Hawaii, Virginia, and you go over there, and nobody cares about the Pro Bowl. It's these guys are kind of like, half play the game, and it's always like 60 to 62, because there's no defense. Nobody wants to get hurt. Like, what's the point? And all week long, they moved it this year to Orlando. So you've still got a good, nice, warm climate, except for yesterday it was freezing. But normally you have a warm climate, and everything that's Disney is up there. And the game was shown on ESPN, so it all tied together. And the whole week they did all these different challenges, and there was a lot more fans that were tied into Disney. Now you got some of the best NFL players in the world are there, and you can see that as part of the stuff and go get autographs and watch them do all these different fan challenges and stuff like that.
That's genius.
Yeah, I thought it was a lot better move. It'd be interesting to see if they want to keep the Pro Bowl in Orlando. Game itself was pretty uneventful, but probably the most exciting thing, Ezekiel Elliott who's the leading rusher rookie this year for the Dallas Cowboys and former Ohio State Buckeye. He last night, one of those guys, Jokers, runs on the field, starts doing that whole thing where they run around. Ezekiel Elliott ran him down and tackled him. Which I'm like, how awesome would that be, though, to say you got a tackle by Ezekiel Elliott, who, by the way, is a running back in the Pro Bowl. I mean, that's kind of worth going to jail, isn't it?
It is.
You talk about it, you're like going, okay, that's probably a little bit worthwhile. So you got another big game, and it's going to be a big one coming up this Sunday. Just, I think, because of the history that's going to be involved with this, with Tom Brady, and how many Super Bowls he's going to, and if he can do another one, how many more is he going to have? And somebody from Palm Beach County that always goes, our friend Derek McCrae is in here. McCrae's Barbecue, what's up? What's up?
Everybody, how you doing?
Good.
This is my most favorite show. I love you guys.
Oh, you say it to all the shows.
Yeah, I can tell you're pulling for the Dirty Birds. Got on a Falcons hat.
Yes, I am. I'm listening. I'm a big Brady fan. I'm a big Belichick fan because I think they're the best in the business.
Absolutely, yeah.
But this year, I just think that the Birds are a little bit hungry.
Okay.
They're a little hungrier, and they're playing a lot more aggressive than normal. And it's just they got that energy going on, And but you never could discount Mr. Brady. That's my boy.
Oh, I know.
And I feel like Brady. I feel like the Brady of barbecue. I feel like the Brady.
He's still going strong.
Yeah, because that's like I got drafted into the NFL in the 6th round, and now here we are.
You look amazing, man. By the way, you've lost how much weight? I mean, you look like a dude that you look like you're diesel right now, man. You're jacked. You look fantastic. Tell me what's the dimensional change from where you started to where you are now?
Well, I started at 328 pounds, and now I'm down to 208 pounds.
Wow.
Congrats, man.
23 pounds in a year, and I've been brutal going in the gym. I'm there at 5:30 in the morning. I'm out by 6:45. I'm drinking like a gallon or more of water a day.
Yeah, you're doing everything right.
I've cut my meals down to where I still eat a little meat, but I'm more vegan.
Yeah.
I have to taste the ribs for integrity.
Of course. Yeah, no doubt.
That's my cheat stuff.
Yeah, right.
But I'm eating a lot of grilled fish.
Wow.
Shrimp and the egg whites, and then throughout the day protein shake, eating little vegetables, little veggies, little celery.
You're doing it right.
Trying to stay clean. Trying to eat as clean as I can. I'm 27 twice now, so that means that I gotta really take care of my health and try to be around for the new facility that we're opening and so it's a lot of great things that are happening. I need to be here for it.
Yeah, no, that's a good call. And by the way, that boy Jaybird's going to go into the gym with me today.
Okay.
See our buddy Kevin. Kevin, my trainer.
Kevin, I love Kevin. That's my boy. And I haven't even seen Kev since the last time.
I was telling him the other day we were working out. I'm like, here, Derek's down like over 100 pounds. So
but he inspired me though. That's my boy. He's definitely a great guy. And we was talking about it last year. D, I got to get you. I was like, well, you might be too much for. I got to go geriatric workout.
He's a little intense. He gets a crack at Jaybird today.
I'm so scared.
I'm like, man, let me stay with the old people.
Yeah. If you don't know, not only they have the best ribs, the best barbecue, McCrae's Barbecue, but Derek does so much stuff for the community, and he's been invited again. What's your track record with going? Because every year now you just get that call automatically. You're always going, taking McCrae's Barbecue and representing, Palm Beach County at the Super Bowl. So you're going again this year.
Yes, this is number 11. We've been going since 2007, and I was just telling the guys that we was fortunate enough to get discovered in 2006 because they was looking for the best barbecue in South Florida for that theme.
Right, that's right. When they were doing it here, Miami.
Here in Miami, and they was Party Planners West was looking to do a big barbecue theme, tailgating, and they was looking at all the big boys, and here come along little David, and we was able to slay the giant.
That's awesome.
In this, and they've been calling us ever since. And the blessing is that us being such a small outfit that we've been working at a very, very high level when we get there.
Yeah.
And when they call the audible, we understand the audible. We know how to make the adjustment on the fly because things change sometimes. It's not always what it seems to be because sometimes the numbers change. Or the location might change.
What are those numbers? Because it's really staggering. How much meat are you taking to Houston with you for the Super Bowl?
Well, actually, I'm doing a little over 1,000 pounds this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Usually, sometimes, like at the tailgate parties, we do well over a ton.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this year, it's going to be staggering between like the 5 or 6 events that we're doing.
Okay.
We're doing our first event on Wednesday. Well, I think it's Wednesday. We're doing a lunch and learn.
Yep. Okay.
For 100 players.
Yep.
Then we come back that Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
We have we have the Barnes and Noble event.
Okay.
That we'll be doing book signing with. They got Takeo Spikes and
Mhm.
a few other guys that'll be signing their books. It's like 5 authors
that's
in the
cool.
NFL.
Yep.
That will be doing stuff for them and then coming through. And then on Friday we'll be at Joel Osteen's church.
Oh, that's
they got
great,
The
yeah.
the NFL
Yeah.
gospel thing that
He's in a
supposed to be
former
going.
arena in
Yes.
Houston. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. He's
Yeah.
got the biggest church out there.
Yeah.
And we'll be doing that event, and then we'll be passing out some ribs at press day
Wow.
on Friday. So
Yeah.
we'll be just giving out some stuff there, and then Friday we have another luncheon in the beginning for like 100 players at the Player Networking event. That's our main event
Yeah.
that we'll be doing,
Good
and
for
they'll be
you,
having
man.
a forum on concussions, on transitioning from the
Well-
NFL back to regular life.
Yeah, I mean you're knee deep into the NFL now and everything else, which is great. And there's so many NFL guys that come from South Florida.
Yes.
Play up through the ranks, but then also two NFL guys move back down here and kind of hang out. And it's nice to have somebody. You're kind of moving into more of a representative role now.
Yes.
For the community and for the NFL and teaching these guys the right path. Because the one thing that is staggering to me, it's such a great ticket out for a lot of guys. It gives them such an opportunity, but health, wellness is a big issue.
It's a big issue.
And
And that's the one I did forget, the Tom Joyner morning show.
Yeah.
We're doing something for the wellness. They got the big wellness and health
Yeah.
fair that they'll be doing, I think between 10 and 4 o'clock out there at Houston Community College.
And that's good, yeah. And you need to, because that's a big part of it. And you have so many guys too that make all this money and have no idea what to do with the money. And it's such a sad stat because a lot of these guys, they come from a depressed upbringing,
Absolutely.
and then unfortunately they do all this abuse to their body, and then don't know what to do with their money, and then they return to it. And it's great when you see somebody be able to set up their family for the next generation, the generation after that.
And that's what's so important about the Player Networking event. And this event was created by Guy Troop, and he's a brilliant young man. And he's been doing it for the last 16 years, and the NFL has embraced it because he was in the front office.
Yep.
So he understood the transitioning players was losing money. They didn't know how to manage. So he came up with wealth management, educational programs for them to go back and return to college so that they could get their
Hello.
Get their
You can barely notice it.
He's on the radio. Can you not call him right now?
And they can go back to college to get their degrees.
Yep.
They become entrepreneurs, know how to set up and build businesses. Also, the new technologies, the broadcasting. So he brought all those components together.
It's a big part of it. It needs to happen.
And then the most important thing is the health. What you said,
Yeah.
the concussion protocols and different things
Yeah.
like that. How do we preserve our bodies?
Yeah. Derek, it looks like here you handed me this Pro Bowl NFL practice, Play 60 Youth Bound for our Riviera Beach Chargers. They came in and they did some stuff in town. What's that
Actually,
photo
what
that
I
you got?
did was the Miami Dolphins gave me an invitation. Because I do a lot of stuff for the Dolphins, and Leslie Nixon, who's the community director, over them, said, Derek, do you have any kids you want to send up to the Pro Bowl? I said, yeah, I got the Riviera Beach Chargers.
Yeah.
They went and they played in the Super Bowl.
All right.
And they came,
Great
they number
program.
2 in the country.
Yeah, great program.
They beat Texas, they beat California, and they lost to Illinois.
Yeah.
But these kids did a great job with their books,
Yep.
playing ball, and being the right type of guys, not getting in trouble. So
Yep.
that's rare with these kids, and you have to reward them for the great things that
No
they're
doubt.
doing. Let them know that, hey, it is some hope, it is some inspiration. So I told the recreation director and the head coach that, hey, I want to send these kids to Orlando for the Play 60 and to watch the
Watch the
Odell
game.
Well,
Yeah.
no, they didn't watch the game. They watched the practice. They was there with the guys in practice.
That's
So they
cool.
was
The
able to
wild
get
world of
close
sports and all that, yeah.
touch them and sign autographs and get in
Cool.
the Play 60 events where
Yeah.
they got the Pro Bowl players out there teaching them little drills and
Yeah.
doing things. So they got a firsthand account with their
Good for them.
heroes.
Yeah.
And it was very exciting. They furnished the NFL furnished the bus for me.
Yep.
They furnished food for them going and coming, and
That's
gave them
great.
T-shirts and
Good
shoes
for you, man.
and
You
all
made
kinds
that
of
happen.
stuff. So that was a blessing for these guys.
Well, Derek McRae going to be heading back to the Super Bowl again. You mentioned something. Are we talking about like getting a new McRae's? What's going on? There's people always like, somebody heard me. I was actually in the gym and somebody's talking about barbecue, and I was mentioning McRae's, and they're going, "Where is it?" And I was trying to give him the spot. And I'm like,
Yes.
well, but I think he's got some other projects going on.
Yeah.
So help me answer that.
Well, this has been a lifelong dream.
Yeah.
And the blessing is that this is finally done. On 1521 45th Street, we'll be opening up our new facility. I did it all out my pocket.
Okay.
No loans, no nothing. I'm kind of
Good for
debt-free
you,
with
man.
it.
Yeah.
It took me 7 years to do it.
Yeah.
But I don't owe anybody. And people are like, you're crazy. Why are you doing like that? Because my daddy told me to do it. Like I say, man, you make enough money, you do it yourself. Then
Yeah, I
you'll
like
be,
that.
You'll be debt-free.
Good for him.
And I followed those instructions, and now we're excited about what it's going to be to walk up the drive through the production facility because we want to start shipping all over the country.
Wow.
Right.
And so we're going to get into shipping ribs everywhere because of these Super Bowls and things that we
Yeah.
do.
You're getting a
Now,
name for yourself.
that's
Yeah.
right. Instead of us trying to get to everybody, instead of everybody trying to get to us, we can get to them via the internet.
Yeah.
And so, and that's going to, and now I think we understand the formula on how to be able to cook and ship and package, and it makes sense. And it's only a heat and serve deal. When people get it, they can
Love
say they're
it.
the backyard barbecue guy. You
That's
know?
awesome, man.
So we at 1521 45th Street, and we'll
Okay.
be open for all your Super Bowl needs this year.
Always doing such a good job of representing, man. It's always great having you in here, and I assume we're going to have you back next year because I know you're going to be going back to the Super Bowl next year. So thanks for doing what you do for the community and everything, man. It, honestly, really
Thank you,
appreciate
man.
it.
And I love you guys, man. And I appreciate your support, man, and how you bring us in and be a part of your world. It's beautiful.
Yeah. All right, man. We'll stay in touch. Derek
Thank
McRae.
you.
Okay.
Get the 5 best moments from KVJ-TV. Available to view on demand every Sunday morning starting at 9 on the KVJ Show YouTube channel.
Okay, moving time. First things first, you want someone you can trust with your stuff. Next, you want to make sure there are no hidden fees. That brings us to All My Sons Moving and Storage, a name you can trust with over 4 generations of moving experience. We provide white glove service throughout your entire move. So, whether you're staying close or moving far, dial **move to speak with a moving specialist today. All My Sons Moving and Storage, where you get the best moving experience, period.
There's no better place for new adventures than Busch Gardens. With new discoveries at every turn, where thrills mean so much more. Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay. Come take a spin on our newest coaster, Cobra's Curse. And if you buy a single-day ticket now, you eat free all day. A whole other world awaits at Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay. For details, visit buschgardenstampa.com. Advance purchase only. Parking taxes and service fees not included.
At AT&T, we believe that access to affordable home internet brings you incredible opportunities. You can enjoy the power to explore a digital world of possibilities and connect with family, friends, and the things that matter most. That's why there's access from AT&T. If a member of your household is a SNAP participant, you may qualify for home internet at a discounted rate of $10 a month. No commitment, no deposit, no installation fee. Plus, get an in-home Wi-Fi gateway at no extra cost. Call 1-855-220-5211 or visit att.com/aware to learn more.
SNAP refers to the Federal Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. Pricing excludes tax. Service will include a monthly data allowance depending on the type and speed of service you receive. If you exceed your monthly data plan allowance, you will be automatically charged $10 for each 50 gigabytes of data usage in excess of your data plan, even if less than 50 gigabytes is used. For details about data allowances, go to att.com/internet-usage. Wi-Fi enabled device required. Other restrictions apply.
If you or a young one in your family needs braces, maybe Invisalign, you gotta go see the best, Dr. Bradford. I'm so excited. Magnolia, my daughter, is going into phase 2 of keeping her beautiful straight smile. She is so proud when she does those little selfies and all her little Snapchat fun. She just smiles from ear to ear because she is so proud of her smile that Dr. Bradford gave her. He is an expert. Dr. Bradford has been doing this now for over 20 years. I love the fact that even even though he's got tons of experience, he always stays cutting edge with his technology. He's got a 3D machine that images your teeth, your jaws, and your bone. He's all about alignment and bite. This is why you should go to somebody like Dr. Bradford for your Invisalign or for your braces, because he's all about bite and alignment. That's what an expert orthodontist does. Digital scanners, he's got those. Accelerated orthodontics, he's got those too. State-of-the-art treatment in both of his facilities, offices in Palm Beach Gardens and in Jensen Beach. Here's the number to call, 561-694-3006 for Dr. Bradford.
You want the best for your baby, a healthy birth, a happy home. You want to prepare your child for school and see them take on the world. Children's Services Council is here to help. For more than 30 years, we've championed Palm Beach County's children, and today, we're creating something just for you. To get information, incentives, and early access to Children's Services Council's new parenting website and free apps, sign up at everychildpbc.org.
JJ Hightail here for Direct Auto Insurance. What's a bigger surprise than learning you have a long-lost twin you've never met? Learning that with Direct Auto Insurance, you can get a super low rate and a super low down payment starting at just $45 for a limited time. Why wait? Get insured now. Stop by a Direct Auto location, call 1-877-GO-DIRECT or visit directgeneral.com today. Direct General Group, Nashville, Tennessee. Rates vary, down payments will vary. In Florida, BI is required to qualify. Amount down does not reduce premium owed. Additional fees may apply. How you buy can impact cost.
Well, when you are trying to lose weight, one of the most important things you need to do is do some kind of cleanse. Flush the toxins out of your system. The reason why, because when you're trying to lose weight, those toxins bound themselves to fat cells. What happens then? The fat cells hold on. You're dieting, you're exercising, you're working your butt off, but yet the fat cells still hold on. So if you want to truly flush them out, you need to go to Revitalife and get on the Revitology Detox. The reason why this is the best detox for you, not only do you get something to flush away the toxins, aid in your weight loss, and increase your energy levels. That's the thing that's the key with this. They've got the weekly B12 boosters that give you more energy. Other detoxes a lot of times leave you feeling run down. You don't have the energy to go to the gym. You feel like you're depriving your body. Not with the Revitology Detox. They give you everything you could possibly need. You get everything from the food packets, sample menus, everything to guide you along so that you do it right and you see the results you want. So if you've been trying to lose weight all through the month of January and it's just not happening for you, this is what you need to do. Jump onto the Revitalife Revitology Detox. Get it today online, Revitalive.com, RevitaliV.com, or see Dr. Roselli and his team at Revitalive on Indiantown Road in Jupiter.
MD Now Urgent Care. Exceptional care. Less than the emergency room. MDNow.com.
Some LBs, but he's kind of struggling through it a little bit. He had set this thing up to motivate him where he had to lose 2 pounds a week, and if he didn't, then he would have to face off to, something, some motivational thing that he wouldn't want to do. First time he didn't meet his 2-pound goal in a week, he wound up having to take a shameful photo shoot that a lot of people made fun of him for on social media. Now, he didn't meet his goal again today, so round 2 is he's going to be joining me at the gym with my trainer, Kevin, today. So we're going to be going there, and we'll make a video of the workout here today. And Jaber was saying just a second ago, he's kind of dreading it. Virginia's kind of been in his head. Because
it's all he's thinking about.
Well, he likes working out his own pace. And that's the one thing when you work out with my trainer, it's about his pace, not your pace.
And he pushes.
Yes, he pushes. Like, he's the kind of guy, when I first started working out with him, it's the most unbelievable thing. Like, you're sitting there, and what happens? You get muscle failure when you're, like, for instance, you're on a bench press or something like that, Virginia. And so, like, he's got me on this weight. And he did this to me, like, on Friday. I'm sitting there, and he's like, okay, let's go. And I'm like, 1, 2. I get to 6. And I'm like, I can't do anything. He's like, all right, 14 more.
What?
Yeah. I'm like the same way. What? Did you just say 14? I'm like, I told you, like, I can't, like, and he's sitting there trying to help you along, and you're just like, there's no way I'm lifting anything.
You're quivering like a baby bird.
Oh my gosh, you get off of it, you're just like, oh. And he's like, come on, let's go. We got this for you, And then he pulls you right on the next thing, and then you're jumping over benches, and you're doing this, and you're like, and then you're just like, and you're like, the whole time I'm doing a workout, I'm on one knee, because it's just like, you're trying not to throw up. Friday, I about passed out.
Oh.
Because I started going, I started to trip a little bit. He's like, all right, cool down a second, just get your footing underneath you, and then we kept going. So that's the kind of level that we like to go. And so Jaber's going to be jumping in that today, and he's going to come right into the workout, and we're going to have a video and see, he hangs it. But I got to tell you, when you're done with it, it feels so rewarding.
Oh, I hate
you're just like
the smuggy positivity.
No, I mean, after you're done with it, you're like
Smuggativity.
You feel like
smuggativity.
if I got through that hour-long workout, I can do anything.
Yeah.
So that's all you got to do.
I'm just letting you know, the bird can't go an hour. These wings can't flop like that.
You hang as much as you can. I mean, yeah, you need to go an hour. It's my workout. You'll do what you can, and we'll pull you in there. And he'll encourage you and help you through it. I mean, that's just it. I mean, it's just one of those things. It's just determination, man. You can do this.
How are we Facebook Live in it? I need to know, because those are the comments that are really
I think
jerky.
We'll do a video. I don't know if anybody wants to hang and watch for a whole hour. I mean, I guess if people do, we could open it up. It's whatever Denny's thinks. I thought maybe we just, kind of.
But then we have to film it. Then I got to edit my pain. Oh, that's awful.
Okay, maybe we should do Facebook Live.
You have to wear Kevin's sneakers because you don't have any.
That's the other issue. I don't. Two questions.
Yeah.
Will they let me work out barefoot?
No.
And can I wear my
got sneakers for you. You can't work out barefoot. You can't do that in a gym because people drop weights on your foot. You break your foot. It's a liability. So you can't go.
Safe.
Yeah.
I would never sue. That's not my thing.
I know, but they won't let you in a gym without shoes.
And I can wear my new cowboy hat.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, no doubt.
Workout text.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, maybe we should Facebook Live it. I mean, is that too long? I mean, it's going to be a full, probably like 50 minutes. That's the only thing. I mean,
50 minutes?
Yeah.
Like 30 is.
No.
That's a whole.
I go 50.
That's a whole episode of Full House.
Did he not say he was going to do my workout, Virginia?
This ain't no negotiation text.
Yeah, I don't go to my.
Put on your borrowed sneakers and get out there.
I don't go to my trainer and be like, going, no, Kev, I think maybe I don't feel like full 50 today or an hour. I think I'm going to do 10. He'd be like, what?
I didn't even gain. I fat-toed again. I fat-toed it with losing. I didn't lose anyway.
But you're trying to make this argument you can live in both worlds, and people are saying, I'm not sure you're proving that.
Give me a month. Give me a month. I'm the kind of guy.
You went to the food court, followed up by a melt cheese sandwich place.
We're killing this bit in about 2 weeks anyway, so I can't give you a month.
Good. Thank God.
All right, Jaybird, a little bit of positivity before we get out of here today. What you got?
More of a thought to kind of chew on.
Okay.
Some people aren't loyal to you. They are loyal to their need of you. Once their needs change, so does their loyalty.
Okay. All right.
I don't know if that's positive or just a cautionary tale.
I think it is. It's like be warned.
Yes.
Snakes out there.
All right, After the Show podcast going to be coming up here in just a bit. You can watch it on Kvj-Tv. It's on our YouTube channel, or just connect to kvjshow.com.
If you love the KVJ Show, spread the word. Tell all your friends. For Parkland and all of South Florida on 97.9 WRMF.
Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent